Back here on SportsTownChicago.com. Chris Labosco here, Jason Katzner to my right, as we are getting ready for the opening ceremony here tonight of the Northwestern hockey game. Again, it's a very special game, being the breast cancer awareness game in honor of Jack and Jackie Rizkowski. So, okay. Just, they'll be coming out onto the ice soon. And I believe we're going to be...
Northwestern Wildcats.
We'll step aside for the PA.
Tonight's game is dedicated to breast cancer awareness, and the Wildcats are wearing special pink jerseys in recognition of the cause of fighting breast cancer. The Wildcats also have dedicated this game to two very special members of the Illinois hockey community who now find themselves in the middle of the breast cancer fight. If we can draw your attention to center ice, Wildcat coach Brian Chamberlain has with him Jack and Jackie Rizkowski. Jack is chief of referees for the Amateur Hockey Association of Illinois. Those of you whose children have played youth hockey in Illinois no doubt have been in the same rink with Jack and Jackie many times. Just over 1 year ago, Jackie was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. For the past year, Jackie has bravely fought this disease. She has had surgery. She has had chemotherapy. And she will continue to have chemotherapy into at least the spring of next year. All the while, Jack has been at her side. The Northwestern Wildcats are playing tonight's game in honor of Jackie, who is a true hero in every sense of the word. Would you all please rise and express your recognition and support to Jack and Jackie Rizkowski. Thank you. All of the proceeds of tonight's game are going to support the Rizkowski family in this difficult time. After tonight's game, the Wildcats are auctioning off tonight's honorary jerseys, also for the benefit of Jackie Rizkowski. Please participate and join the Wildcats in supporting Jack and Jackie. Now for tonight's starting lineups for the Northern Illinois Huskies and your Northwestern Wildcats. For the Northern Illinois Huskies.
All right, so there you have it, the announcement for Jack and Jackie Rizkowski. Great cause. I mean, you heard, I mean, how just how many, I mean, even the PA announcer himself had his experience with them.
Absolutely. And the other thing, too, it's great that we have the full setup. You can see the special pink Northwestern jerseys on this broadcast if you're watching the stream. And as he said, they'll be auctioning those off for the benefit of Jack and Jackie.
Yep, as we have the names being announced here, too. We've got, for the NIU side, we have J.C. Weems, Brian Staffelt, and Tyler Hilton will be your forwards, along with your defensemen of Eric Demon and number 32, Brian Peterson. That'll be your back end for the NIU Huskies. And in goal is JoJo Durbeck. And then on the other side, we have Tony Fuentes in goal. On the back end, we have John Rossetto, as he will be one of your starting defensemen, along with Jared Fisher. And then for your forwards, you'll have Matt Johnson, Ricky Gatone, and Simon Choi. So those are your starters here tonight. As they are being named off, we're going to have national anthem, so we'll take a quick break and be back after the national anthem. Or actually, we'll stay here for it, actually. All right, and just getting ready now for first period puck drop here on SportstownChicago.com. Already announced starting lineups for you, but we'll give them to you again on the back end for Northwestern. It'll be number 17, John Rosetto, along with number 77 and Jared Fisher. Starting for the forwards, it'll be number 3, Simon Choi, along with number 19, Matt Johnson, and the captain, number 81, Ricky Gattone. And then we'll have for the NIU visiting Huskies, it will be for the forwards, number 20, J.C. Weems, number 25, Brian Staffelt, and also number 88, Tyler Hilton. And then on the back end for them, it is Brian Peterson, who is number 32, and number 52, Eric Demon, as your defenseman. For the starting goalies for each team, for the visiting Huskies, it is number 31, Jojo Durbeck. And then for the Northwestern Wildcats, getting the start today is going to be Tony Fuentes as we get ready for the first period puck drop here. Starting off at center ice is where this one will be. Northwestern in their pink jerseys, going right to left, left to right. NIU in their white away jerseys with the red numbers. It comes first to Northwestern on the far side, as picking it up there with the pass is Rosetto, just gets it out into the neutral zone, where it'll come to number 52 and Demon. Demon picks it up there, tries a stretch pass. It'll go right to the goaltender in Fuentes, who will just hold on to that one. Thought maybe he was going to play it, decided, nah, I'm just going to hold on to it. So, good start. Just really back and forth here for the start of both of these teams as I mosey my way down to get a little bit better, closer to the ice level. As the left wing circle face-off, one right to Simon Choi. He picks this on and takes it through center ice. Poked away from him, but picked up by Ricky Gattone, who will dump it down in, and Northwestern will go for a change. As this one goes down into the left wing corner, where it'll be bouncing off a player and then picked up by number 23 and Galat. Galat down into the right wing corner, tried a centering pass, couldn't get it through, as this one will come back over to the left wing half boards. Along the left wing half boards, and in behind it'll go into the right wing half boards and up to the right point, right back to Galat, who tries sending it off the stick of Luizzo, goes into the left wing half boards. His puck off the near boards, coming back out into the neutral ice, picked up by Luizzo, almost got it poked away from him, as that one now just will trickle right to a player on NIU, but be pushed in by Northwestern along the right wing half boards. As this one will come back out, catching Northwestern in a tranger, trying to his banger as he tries to get a shot off. Can't do it, as it's picked up by Garrett Becker as he uses the far boards. Can't get it past his own blue line, but it's picked up by Mike Flynn as he passes it off to the right. As that one just poked away from Alex Gandolfo, as Flynn trying to send that one into the zone, got his stick lifted a little bit, and NIU will clear it down in as they'll go chase after. Northwestern will get there first, as it's Becker. His stretch pass to try and get it out of the zone goes past the player, but it went off of an NIU player, so no icing, as Durbeck will play it over to the far side. Turnover off the boards. Right wing circle shot never got through to the net as it goes down in the right wing corner from Gandolfo. Sent into the left wing corner as this one will come to the left wing half boards. Along the left wing half boards, it's sent back down into the right wing corner. We're putting pressure on, and losing an edge was O'Connell as this one goes back in behind. Picked up there by number 55 in Bellevue as he has this one along the near side as he tries to work it out, but it's held in by Gandolfo at the blue line. Left wing circle trying to get a shot off, can't do it. Northwestern applying some pressure, however, as one of the players coming on was Jared Fisher. Couldn't quite pinch and get it, as this one will be dumped in by NIU, and they'll get a change. But so far, Northwestern, a little bit of pressure, no shots, though.
No shots, but they do look a little bit faster to the puck. So we'll see if NIU can keep up here.
As their good pass with escape by Ricky Gattone, as a pass over to the near side for Choi, and he couldn't get that one in, as this one is in the left circle, picked up by Matt Johnson. As he sends his pass over to Gattone, shoots there, nice save by Durbeck. Another shot, and Durbeck makes the save. He's down on the ground, and another shot as it goes in behind the net. Couple of great saves by Durbeck there. Tried a saucer pass into Ricky Gattone in the right circle, and he couldn't get the puck. As this one comes back over to the far side, Gattone trying to pick it up there, as this one will bounce off of a couple of players, come over to the near side, and be cleared in by NIU. Going over into the far half boards, trying to work it out was Bonda Warwicks, as this one will come along the right wing. Pass up ahead to Matt Johnson as he tried to get out in front, and good poke gets that puck away by NIU, as this one will come to the near side, as along the left wing, it'll be picked up by NIU. Along the right wing boards, it is taken up by Demon, as it will get forward, and NIU will just send this one down. I believe that they're going to wave off the icing here. Or no, they are not. They are going to call the icing on NIU, so bring this one down into the NIU zone for a right wing circle faceoff. So Northwestern applying the pressure, they get the offensive zone draw.
Yeah, those were some good shots on goal to get in here early in this first period. Look for them to keep applying that pressure and see if they can get a cheap one in early and then have a comfortable lead here against NIU.
This one went up to Mike Flynn, a shot and a goal! Off the face-off draw, he gets an opening and sends it right into the back of the net, top shelf to make it 1-0 Northwestern early on here in period number 1 with 16:19 left to go.
Nothing cheap about that one. That was a beauty. That was a rocket, a laser, just straight up, like you said, into that upper corner.
It looked like Durbeck, there was a little bit of traffic in front of him, so I don't know if he had that good of a view, and he was kind of dropping as he went to try and get his glove hand up, and it went right past him. This one will come right back to him.
All signs point to the fact that he did not have a good read on that puck because of all that traffic, and it cost the Huskies.
As Becker now sending it over along the near side, poked away by Durbeck into the near half boards. There's along the left wing half boards, and in behind the net, it goes into the right wing corner. Into the right wing half boards, it's up to the right point, held it by Northwestern there for a shot out in front. Mike Fuentes couldn't get the shot off towards the net as it comes back to him. Back up to the right point, it's Mike Flynn sending another shot forward, but a good skate there by number 51, and Jacobson doesn't let it through. Goes over to the far side as NIU carries it into the zone now, and down in the left wing corner, and the players separated from the puck, and we get a whistle here, and I think we're going to get a call going against Northwestern perhaps on an interference.
Want to take it back to earlier in that play. Durbeck, as you said, just kind of tapped it away. He put that in a dangerous situation. He needed to smother that one there.
He either smother it or throw it in behind. He threw it out in front, which you normally don't want your goalies to do that. You want them to send it in an area where they're not going to hurt themselves. So going into the box on that interference for Northwestern as they're trying to get that penalty up on the board, taking them a second. I'm waiting for it as well so that way I can see, because unfortunately, great to have the pink jerseys, but you don't have the number on the shoulders. So it was the goal scorer, Mike Flynn. So shorthanded shorthanded will be Northwestern as trying to win that one there was Choi. Couldn't get out of the zone as it comes back down in the left wing corner. Galat trying to clear it out. Can't do it as it's back down in behind for the Huskies. As having it there was Corner as he sends it up to the right point to Demon. Demon looking for a place to go as he sends it to the right wing half boards to Corner, and Corner turns it over right to Choi. Choi looking for Ricky Gatone as he has him to his right as he will try and cross the blue line. Can't do it. Picked up back by Choi, and he gives it off to Fisher, who will just send this one down ice to kill off time. 1:26 left to go here on the kill for Northwestern. 1:24 left to go now for the power play. And NIU, they were set up. They couldn't find anything.
No, definitely not. And it wasn't really anything that the Wildcats did in terms of a penalty kill here. We'll need to see them a little bit sharper in the next minute or so. Yeah, that was just a missed opportunity for the Huskies.
Yeah. And there was a good opportunity as Corner took the shot, and the pad save was made by Fuentes, and there's a big rebound. Nobody was able to hit it home. Centering pass there in front for a backhanded shot and a goal, as it was a backhanded pass from number 55 for NIU in Bellevue as he found Eric Demon, who had cut in for the goal. So now it's a 1-1 game here after the power play goal, as there was still 55 seconds left on that power play, and at Northwestern, they were pretty good there until that part of that penalty kill.
Yeah, just a good shot on goal.
Good find, too.
Yeah, no, that was definitely a pass that a lot of players would miss.
Right, as this one comes in, a quick shot there that goes up into the netting, so that'll bring a face-off into the zone. I believe it'll be in the left wing circle they're going to put it with 14:30 left to go. They still got that penalty up there, but it's there's no more penalty. So left wing circle face-off. One along the near half boards to Weems as he sets the puck up ahead, trying to break out Hilton. Hilton along the right wing half board, skating into the right circle, drops it off there for a shot that never got through. As there's two saves made by the goaltender and Tony Fuentes, and we got some pushing right in front between the two captains, and Weems and Gatone. So that'll bring a right wing circle face-off. So a little jostling by the captains.
Interesting to see the captains going at it there.
Right, not the guys you would think would be the ones that you would see giving each other shoves. As now we'll have the right wing circle face-off. One up to Lukman as he tries to send that one deep. It goes into the left wing half boards off the stick of Mike Fuentes, as this one will bounce in off the end boards and into the right wing corner, right over to number 20. 8 in Kotetska, as that one will come to the left wing half boards. Northwestern trying to clear this one out of the zone. Finds its way onto the stick of Garrett Becker, and he's going to skate up. The defenseman coming forward as he gets it poked away from him, but right for a shot there by Mike Fuentes, and a good glove save by Durbeck as he covers the puck up for the, should be a left wing circle faceoff, I believe, or are they going to put it in the right wing? Now they're going to put it in the left. 13:49 left to go here in period number 1.
Another really nice shot on goal there. Keep that up, wear down the goalie over time.
So now the left wing circle face off as this one will be won over to the right wing corner and now up to the right point, but it's going to be taken by NIU as they skate forward there, as it's to Banger as he takes a shot that goes off the side of the net and in behind, NIU controlling. Well, on the left wing half boards, checked off the puck, but it gets up to the left point where it's Demon who tries to send it deep. Good steal there, gets it up as it was Mike Flynn who sends this one down into the left wing corner, as they don't have the one up there on the board yet for the guests, as this one hit off the end boards and went back in behind, picked up there by Shane Flynn, and he tried to send a centering pass, can't do it. As this one will come to the near side and now over to the far side through the neutral zone, be picked up by Northwestern there, and Rossetto got it poked away from him. It comes right to the goaltender in Tony Fuentes, and he decides he's going to play the puck and gives it off to a player. Pass over to the near side for Flynn as he tried to get it out to Gatone. Gatone puts a check on a player, and that player raised his hand as he was going down, like no call there, as Gatone skates in with Joey. Backhanded shot now right out in front, trying to hit it home with Shane Flynn. Did he get it into the goal? No goals called, and I haven't heard a whistle yet. If there was, I could barely hear it, and it'll be a left wing circle faceoff as NIU was able to fall on top of it in Durbeck, as now everybody's going to get separated. That puck was in the blue paint. A good opportunity for Northwestern. They couldn't hit it home.
Yeah, and that was quite a pileup as well. It's remarkable that didn't cross the goal line.
So now we will have the face-off in the left wing circle with 12:43 left to go here in period number 1. It's only 1-1, but it's been an exciting only 1-1. We're only in the first. What am I saying?
No, it's been fast moving. I said earlier that the Wildcats came out faster than the Huskies. I want to make that clear that was just the initial burst. The Huskies are looking very quick on the ice right now.
As here's Choi in the left circle. Tries a centering pass in front for Matt Johnson. Can't get it to him. Good stick by NIU. Sends this one back out into the neutral zone. Ricky Gatone rings it off the boards and down in behind where Durbeck will touch it up. And now he decides to play it up along the boards as he had an open player. But Gatone comes in, pokes that puck free. Gets checked off the puck, however, as it comes back into the neutral zone. Right to Galat. Galat, nice pass to Johnson as he skates in. Top of the right circle. Sends a shot forward. Good stick as he gets a rebound opportunity and he sent it wide of the net. Comes into the left wing corner, and now up at the left point trying to hold it in was Gallagher as it bounces into the left circle, as this one will hit a rafter, and this one's going to stay in the NIU zone in the left wing circle with 11:54 left to go here in period number 1. Still tied at 1. But Jason, seems like we've been spending a lot of time to our left.
Yeah, especially in the last few minutes of this period. I do have to say, it's remarkable how contentious it's been as well.
As this one going in behind the net comes over to the far half boards. Cross-ice pass over to Bangert as he'll flip this one down into the left wing corner. Getting there first will be Northwestern as it's Mike Flynn. Flynn stick handles around one player, looking up, and he sends the pass up ahead to Mike Fuentes. Fuentes now cross the blue line, looking for a pass out in front, and he couldn't get the tip by Loizzo as it goes into the right wing half boards. Back into the right wing corner. Battling for the puck there was Loizzo. It came off of his stick. Player tripped over his own player by NIU. As this one will come back into the far half boards. They will send it out into neutral ice where Mike Flynn will throw it right back in. Northwestern tagging up and actually going for a change as NIU goes D-to-D with the pass. Up ice pass now on the far side, and now cross ice to Bangert as he sends this one forward. And this one just out of the reach of Bilecki there. This one comes to the right wing half boards. Back out to Bilecki as he will just throw this one down in behind the Northwestern net. And Northwestern will collect it there with Mike Flynn. Flynn from behind his own net comes forward up to Shane Flynn, and he read it off the boards wrong, and it went right behind him. As this one now will come to Garrett Becker. Becker, the defenseman, skating in along the left wing. Centering pass and just out of the reach of Gandolfo, but he gets it off the boards, and it goes right into the glove hand of Durbeck off the shot. Right wing circle face-off with 10:38 left to go, but there you see the ability of a guy like Garrett Becker. He's a defenseman, but you see his speed through the neutral zone, and he creates an offensive opportunity for his team. A little bit out of the reach of Gandolfo, though.
Yeah, there have been some good opportunities here for both sides. The passing's been very good. Again, like I said, it's been a rough game so far as well, but also a lot of shots on goal.
As the offsides allows for NIU to take the puck, it's Hilton. Hilton passing off to the right, Weems a shot. Rebound came out as Tony Fuentes wasn't able to cover, and now it'll come over for a backhanded pass by Flynn, as it was actually behind the back pass, and now he'll send it in, and his team will go for a change. Great opportunity there for NIU, and there was a juicy rebound. Nobody could get to it.
Every time I say the word goal, all of a sudden there's a good shot on goal. It's like magic.
And there, a big turnover for a shot in the goal from Ricky Gatone to make it 2-1 Northwestern. As if on cue, you said goal, and Gatone gets the turnover, the captain getting his first goal in this game.
Yeah, he's been playing very well.
Yes, he has been, and not just for his forward a bit, he's been hitting some guys too.
Right, he's played good defense, he's passed well, and now he has a goal to his name as well.
So it's a 2-1 lead now for the Wildcats, as this one comes over to the far side, as now it's over to Gallagher. Gallagher passing it up ice, as that one was turned over by Corner. Corner now passed it to the left, and now centering pass out in front, but a good stick there by Gallagher, got it out of the slot. Comes down into the right wing corner for Banger. Banger trying to send it out in front, but Northwestern had a stick there and sends it over into the near half boards. As along the near half boards, this one's going to be just pitched right towards the middle, but Northwestern will take it. It's Choi. Backhand pass over to Gatone. Gatone passing one player, skating into the zone, getting a little bit of back pressure as he loses the puck in the slot, as it'll come over to the far side. As now a 2-on-2, it turns into a 3-on-3, and now a 3-on-4 in favor of Northwestern, as that puck comes over into the right wing corner. As it was Corner, as he tried to free that puck up, he does to one of his teammates, as that one going to be trying to get a shot up there was Brennan, hit off his stick, and Northwestern able to work it out through neutral ice. It's Choi along the left wing as he skates forward, top of the left circle, sends a shot forward as this one goes down into the right wing corner. Off into the left wing corner boards. NIU taking back control with 8:42 left to go here as they try to get this one out into neutral ice. Turned over to Garrett Becker as Becker has it top of the right circle as he sends a shot forward. Good blocker save made. Right into the slot. Luizzo sends a shot, and now that one will come in behind the net as Luizzo didn't even get it on net as this one goes down in the left wing corner. Picked up by Leganici as he tries to stuff it home somewhere in between some legs, and we have a whistle here and a hand. And I believe that was a charge call that I just saw, or a board. As we will see who will go into the box. It is number 32 and Brian Peterson. So Northwestern now with a chance to answer on their power play after there was a goal for NIU's power play, which they had worked the puck real well on NIU's on the Huskies power play.
Yeah, definitely a lot of opportunities here for Northwestern throughout this game. They just have to keep taking advantage of them as they've got the 2-1 lead right now.
Yeah, and taking a second for there we go. Waiting for that penalty to get up there. It finally does. As now it'll be a right wing circle face-off as this one will be sent all the way down by NIU as they were able to win it cleanly. Good win there for NIU to start the kill and at least kill 10 seconds off. As Northwestern now, it'll be Galad who passes it over to the right wing, over to Gatone as he sends it over to the near side to Choi. Choi looking to skate in as this one comes down along the left wing, and he will post up there. Now taking off the boards, left wing circle, tries to send a shot forward as that one comes right out in front through Leganecci's legs, but Durbeck's able to get on top of it and cover it up as it'll be a left wing circle. And Jojo Durbeck, even though he's let in two already, he's been playing real well.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. He's had a lot to contend with. There's been a lot of garbage up in front of him at the net, and he hasn't seemed flustered by it as yet.
And another win on the face-off for NIU, so they're able to kill off more of this penalty as we tick as they kill off now 40 seconds of it. As this one comes over to the near side to Choi. Choi a little bit of a mishandle, but keeps it on his stick as he has some back pressure, but he's able to dump this one towards the net as Durbeck looks to play it there as he sends it over to a player on the far side, and that'll hop over a Northwestern stick. As now this one being held up there, and now pass forward. That Galot will tip in as Northwestern continues their change. As this one will go down in the left wing corner, and we're going to have a call there. I think, did he say hand pass? I think that's what he had shown. didn't quite get a good view of it. Either way, it's going to be in the NIU zone with 7:19 left to go and 56 seconds left on the Northwestern power play. As the left wing circle face-off will be won right for a shot there by Loizzo, as we'll do it all over from the left wing circle once again. And Northwestern, okay on this power play, nothing good. I think NIU's been great on the kill.
Oh, definitely. And one thing I did notice from this whole period, Choi is a dynamite skater. He's just such electric out there on the ice.
He is, as this one will come over to Garrett Becker on the far side. He sends it up ice to Mike Flynn, who will dump this one down into the left wing corner. Loizzo giving chase, picks it up onto his stick, up to the left point for Fishers. He sends a shot forward, and that one can't get through the traffic. A shot there from Loizzo that just got tipped wide. I think that getting a piece of it was the goaltender in Durbeck, as this one's down in the right wing corner. As freeing it up was Mike Flynn, but he lost an edge. As this one back in behind, 23 seconds left on the power play as Loizzo passes it up to the top of the right circle. Becker sending a shot forward, and Durbeck saw it the entire way for a right wing circle face-off. 17 seconds left on the power play, 6:40 left to go here in period number 1, 2-1 Northwestern.
Woo! Got a lot to get in there.
Yes, but they're moving the puck well, that's why. As it'll now be a right wing circle face-off. One up to Gallagher as he sends a low shot. Good save by Durbeck as he throws it into the left wing half boards. Northwestern still controlling. 11 seconds left here as this one will come. Cross-ice pass from Choi over to Galat. Galat back up to Gallagher as he sends it over to Choi in the left circle. Left circle looking as Choi tried to center it for Gatone, and that one cleared out as it's back to 5-on-5 hockey as it'll be picked up by Gallagher. Gallagher back over to Galat as he tried to get it over to Gatone. I think we're going to have no icing as it's waved off. Well, one waved it off. The other one, high stick. Okay, so it's a high sticking, so I believe this one's going to go. I didn't see the high stick. Might have been in the area where I couldn't see. So it'll be a left wing circle face-off inside the NIU zone. So nothing there on the power play for Northwestern, but they do get an offensive zone draw. As the left wing circle face-off won by the Huskies, back in behind, sending it over to the far side, trying to get Weems, but coming in was Galat as he tried a centering pass. That one will skitter off a player and come back out into the neutral zone. Along the near side, it comes over to Loizzo, who will throw this one up over a player and down into the right wing corner. We're giving chase was Leganecci. He puts a hit on a player, frees up the puck for a shot from the point from Galat. Good save made with a pad as that one came right back towards the net for NIU. But holding in at the left point was Jared Fisher. Mike Fuente sending a pass over there for a shot, and a great save by Durbeck as he came out and played the shot big from Loizzo as he shot it right away as soon as he got it. 2-1 still Northwestern, and again, Durbeck big for his team there, and the great pass from Fuentes.
Yeah, the Huskies are still trailing, but I'm increasingly impressed with Durbeck. You know, it's always remarkable the work the goalies have to put in throughout a game, but he's really doing his part.
As Gandolfo, a nice backhanded shot, but it hits off a skate and comes back out into the neutral zone. Northwestern will dump this one back in. Durbeck there. He's going to send it over to the far side as he had an open player in Staffelt. Staffelt trying to send it out along the far boards, but this one will come right back to a Northwestern player who will dump it in Rosetto as it comes over to Shane Flynn along the left wing half boards. Flynn down into the left wing corner, lost it off of his stick as it went right to number 55 in Bellevue as he sends that one forward. It comes over to the near side, and skating up with a head of steam is Hilton as he gets in for wraparound shot, and that save was made by Fuentes. He just got the skate on it as it comes into the right wing half boards. What a play there, though, by Tyler Hilton as he almost had a goal for his team and tied it up. As this one comes back to the far side, Northwestern was able to at least work it out, and now O'Connell will send this one right towards the benches. And headhunting the coaches of NIU, and you can see the coaches smiling as they're happy that that one didn't take off one of their heads.
Yeah, and to go back to the play that Hilton made, things could have turned out a lot differently had the ref been in a slightly different place. There was a bit of traffic there, and it just slowed Hilton down enough to where the Northwest players had the advantage.
It was a great job to spin around and get a quick shot off, though, by Hilton on his forehand. And like I said, Tony Fuentes just got that pad out there to stop it. as this one will come to the near side along the left wing, as this one will be picked up there by Garrett Becker as he comes in, shoots, and what a save again by Durbeck. That's a guy with a heavy shot in Garrett Becker that he just made a beautiful glove save on.
Oh, yeah. Just time and time again, they just keep testing him. You have to wonder if this is going to be able to be something that the Huskies can afford to do throughout this game.
I mean, I want to see the shot totals so far because it has to be heavily in favor of Northwestern, and Durbeck has been awesome. As this one comes to the near side, Gatone got a piece of it, and then another player did, as it now comes right back to Ricky Gatone. As over on the far side, a guy ends up losing an edge as he was going towards the bench and looped in. As this one comes along the far side, it'll bounce right to number 25 in Staffeld. As he takes it up, he's on a little bit of a 2-on-1. He'll take a shot there. Good blocker save made by Tony Fuentes, as now it's Ricky Gatone as he goes on a counter for a try on a 3-on-1 here. Gatone holds it, shoots, and scores! Ricky Gatone getting his second goal in the game to make it 3-1 Northwestern now. And a 3-on-1, that's a tough one for your goalie and Durbeck to try and stop.
And to have it come off of such a good opportunity on the other end and just having the Northwestern Wildcats break away. Great job for the Wildcats, but the Huskies have to get back a lot better than that.
Well, and part of it was, too, like you said, getting back. There was a back checker coming in for Northwestern to try and stop that 2-on-1 opportunity, and that's kind of what led to everything that happened because the pass really wasn't there across ice because the player was probably going to get there. So you had the shot happen, good blocker save made, puck comes out, and there's guys already going the other way.
Frustrating scenario to say the least for the Huskies.
Definitely.
Wildcats are very happy though.
And I mean, for NIU, offensively they've been playing well. Defensively, that's where things have kind of been iffy.
Well, and you talked about the shots on goal. It's clearly in the Wildcats' favor at this point, and then also puck possession. It's not as disproportionate, but it's pretty close. And that's something the Huskies are going to have to work on, especially, Durbeck doesn't want to just absolutely be gassed by the end of this game, and he's already had so many challenges to him.
As this one comes over to Mike Fuentes, as he takes this one along the left wing, we'll throw it down into the right wing corner, where it'll come right to number 12, and that is Bond Warwicks, as this one will be along the far side. That is a long name, too. As this one up to the right point, trying to hold it in, are the Wildcats, as this one will come right to the blue line and it'll just trickle out, but Northwestern will take it back as it's Leganetti. Leganetti along the left wing, skates in, takes a shot from the left circle, and Durbeck with a nice save as he saw that one the entire way. And another nice save there, and things going, not the way NIU would like, but they're only down 2 even with all the shots.
More of the same, though. It's still just puck time, shots on goal from the Wildcats. Good saves, but, Durbeck.
As their one that gets through, and Durbeck makes another save. That shot from Garrett Becker, and that was through a little bit of traffic, but he was able to find it and make the save.
And we saw that first goal that Durbeck let through was in a similar situation with a lot of
traffic out in front, right? Mm-hmm. As this one will be one over to the far side, as that was number 21 on Northwestern, and that's Chapman's number, but that is not Chapman. That is actually, as I'll have to get the number for you here, as that's Garrett Becker who has it in behind his net. As this one will come over to the near side. Becker was stick handling out. This one goes high into the air, didn't hit anything. As now a good opportunity here, but a couple sticks tied up for Northwestern, as couldn't get the shot off was number 28 in Kostica, as this one will come over to the far side. And Northwestern will finally work it out. 2:05 left to go here in period number 1. It is a 3-1 lead for Northwestern, and there's a check put on by Garrett Becker, as now this puck will come right back to him as he skates through along the left wing, stops up along the left wing half boards as he gets checked off the puck, and that puck goes free over to the far side to Gatone, as this one will be just chipped in, and now will be stolen away by Choi. Choi, as he sends a shot forward, Durbeck makes the save. Choi takes it back, tried to lift it over him, missed the net wide, as this one back in behind, and in the left wing corners, taken by the Huskies. Try a pass to Weems as he hits this one forward, as he's got 2 players out in front, as this one will just be sticked forward by one of the players on NIU, and number 28 in Kostica, as this one will come over to Gatone. Gatone is centering pass, nobody home, and NIU will just throw this down for the defenseman coming on.
You know, another thing that I have to point out here at this point is as well, we've heard a lot from Gatone, the captain for the Wildcats, but aside from what we just heard from Weems a moment ago, it's been very quiet from the NIU captain. You need to see him more involved.
As this one coming up, it's Hilton. Hilton into the zone, and he gets taken down as he was separated from the puck. A minute left here in period number 1. As this one will be just chipped in by NIU, and now a pass up ice, trying to get it to Leganecci, as I thought it was going to be an icing, but Leganecci gets there first and stops that from happening. As a pass up ice, stolen back by Jared Fisher as he dumps it down in, as Northwestern has to go and tag up. And this one goes back in behind, where it is, I believe that is Demon who sends it over to the far side, but it's turned over there. Backhanded shot, Durbeck with the pad save. Comes back down into the right wing corner where Luizzo is. Luizzo, he tried a backhanded pass, but it's stolen away by number 77 in corner. Corner now along the left wing, skates through and into the Northwestern zone as he gets a check put on him, but he's able to get the puck up to the left point where it's hit back down out in front. As this puck's still on edge, Northwestern settles it down and makes a pass over to Shane Flynn, who will at least get it out into center ice. 6 seconds left to go here. 5 seconds left to go. Is trying to go up with it was Luizzo, and that should just about do it for period number 1. And it does. So after one period, we have a 3-1 lead for the Wildcats. NIU, again, Durbeck, he's been awesome, but he has let in 3 high-quality opportunities.
Well, and I think you have to put this on the defense of NIU in front of him. They need to do a better job of, 1, swarming to the puck, and then 2, securing the puck when they have it or when it's free. That's something that the Wildcats have done a lot better, and it's led to really good opportunities and repeated shots on goal.
They have had some opportunities for NIU, though. It hasn't been completely that way where they have had some good shots. Part of it is, too, you have the whole fact that you have, when NIU's breaking out of the zone, that's when Northwestern has been getting a lot of their steals. So you have to limit the defensive turnovers that have been happening.
Right.
So we're going to take a break, and we'll be back. We'll have our first intermission talk. We're going to have some special guests come up and talk to us in this first intermission. Until then, though, we'll be back here on SportsTownChicago.com. Back here on SportsTownChicago.com. Chris Labosco here, along with Jason Kastner. And Jason, we have a very special guest. It's the guest of honor, we should say, in Jackie, and then Razakowski, right? Is that? Razlowski. See, Nate, that's why it's always good to ask the person whose name it is for the right pronunciation, just like I did earlier with C.J. Haft. Glad to have you on, Jackie.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
And we're happy that you're here as well, and obviously your ongoing battle. And just talk really about a night like tonight where you have so much support. It must be great for you and your family, as well as Jack, who is also here. He was talking to the officials a little earlier. Maybe he saw some things he wasn't happy with on the ice. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. The amount of support that myself and my whole family has been given has just been overwhelming. I'm very blessed to be in a supportive community, and of course everyone in hockey has really wrapped around us and supported us. So I'm very grateful.
I mean, and I think it's just great that it's not just the lower levels, the youth levels, which we do a lot with the youth as well here on SportsTownChicago.com. The Night Hill is a big part of our broadcast, so we've done a lot with them. So I'm sure that I've probably done a game, and your husband was probably on the ice, and I didn't even realize it. But to see that the community has just really come together for a great cause, though, too. I mean, this is something that affects a lot of families. My family is one. Jason, I believe you said that your aunt as well had it as well. And well, actually, she had
brain cancer.
She had brain cancer. That's right. But it's just something that it doesn't just affect one person; it affects a lot of people.
It's true. It affects your entire family and the people that surround you. It really is a courageous battle for somebody to embark on, and there's no shortcut to curing cancer. You have to go the whole way.
Right.
And you really can't do it on your own. You have to have the support of family and friends.
And, I mean, Jack, he was the head, and he's actually stepped down.
Yes.
And, I mean, just talk about his support. I mean, I know he's not here to hear this, obviously, but I mean, just to have somebody just as that strong person to be with you through it all.
Yeah, Jack is my best friend. He's been such an incredible support. I don't think I could have gotten through some of the situations I was in without him. We're a team, and we're going to defeat this as a team.
And, I mean, still not done. They said that it'll be around April, I believe?
Yes. The type of cancer that I have it's actually called HER2 positive cancer.
Yeah.
And so I have to be on an additional chemotherapy drug for a year. But I don't lose my hair, so it's growing back. So that's a great thing.
I was going to say there's a lot of people that'll be jealous of that who have gone through chemo.
I did lose it. But,
right.
But it's I'm not going to continue to lose it. So that's one bonus.
Right. That's definitely a bonus.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I like the do, though. I like the short do. So I think you wear it very well.
Thank you.
Not many people can. I don't wear it well, so. But no.
You're very handsome.
Well, I appreciate that. And Jackie, thank you for coming on. And
thank you.
And we just wanted to give you our support as well, and just really, however we can help, we hope that we can.
Thank you so much. Again, I'm just honored to be here. Thank you.
And we're honored to have you. We really are.
Thanks.
So
Thanks,
thank you again, Jackie. We're going to take another quick break, and then we'll be back here again on SportsTownChicago.com. Football music, but we're here for hockey here on SportsTownChicago.com.
I was wondering about that one, Chris.
Chris Labosco here with you is joined here in the at the end of the intermission by one of the players on Northwestern. Unfortunately, can't be on the ice, but he's nice enough to join us here in the broadcast. CJ Haft. And also, we have Jason Kastner here as well. That was the other voice you heard. And CJ, welcome on. Glad to have you on. Unfortunate that you're not on the ice.
Yeah, it's a little tough. Took a weird hit last week against Marquette, so I'm sitting out this one. I'm sure the boys will get it done, though.
Yeah, pretty good first period. 3-1. I happened to run into Garrett Becker. He was not really happy with that first period because, I mean, let's face it, there was 27 shots on goal and only 3 goals to go for it.
Yeah, exactly. We definitely got some pressure. We definitely could have finished a little more. I think the guys want to control the puck a little better. I think we can really control and do what we want to do against this team and really kind of control. And if we have 27 shots, we want to put a couple more in.
Yeah, and everything looked good out there. The pressure that you guys were getting against NIU, there were so many shots on goal. It was hard for Durbeck to even do anything with that.
Exactly. I mean, we have a lot of speed on this team, and you can see we're doing a little individually there a lot of times, which is good because we have a lot of individual speed. But if we can work as a team, we're going to get a lot of shots, and they're not going to be able to get a lot done.
Yeah, that speed was one of the first things I noticed just in opening skate before the game.
Yeah.
Choi, just so fast.
He's very fast.
But it doesn't just stop there. So, yeah, definitely a lot of team speed here, and it's made a big difference in the score.
As the puck there coming up through center ice and down into the right wing corner, where this one will come over into the near half boards and come off onto the stick of Hilton. Hilton through center ice, lost it off his stick, is poked away and taken back by Northwestern. As Rossetto sends it up the near boards, right back to the defenseman in number 52 in Demon. Demon with a pass up ahead, and then Weems will tip it down into the left wing corner, where it'll be picked up by Fisher. Fisher losing it for a second, but throws it in behind his own net, as this one will come over to the far half boards. Can't get it out at the blue line for Northwestern, as a shot gets onto Tony Fuentes that he'll deflect with his pads into the left wing corner, but it'll be picked up by Weems for a centering pass, but good job there on the stick of Mike Fuentes as he frees it up. Gets it right back along the right wing, skating into the zone. Centering pass there for Luizzo. Good stick by, I believe that was number 52 in Demon, as that would have been a good shot opportunity right there in the slot for Northwestern if he hadn't poked it away. Weems along the left wing sends it right towards Tony Fuentes, and he will cover it up there. And, well, that's just a little bit of a better start for NIU. They actually had a couple of rushes into the zone. Not really anything going, though, guys.
Right, and as we talked about in the first period, we heard a lot from Gatone, the Wildcats captain, hadn't heard a lot from Weems. Good to see him getting involved early in second.
As the left wing circle face-off, is I guess they were waiting for the music to stop, as a shot there goes cross ice and into the right wing half boards. Trying to get that breakout pass to Choi. Couldn't do it as it was sticked away. As this one will come over to the right wing, and now skating in with it is number 62 in Bilecki. Bilecki sending a shot forward, and Fuentes got a piece of it and comes into the near half boards. Another shot that gets on through, that can't get through, As this one will come back out into the neutral zone where it'll be picked up by Choi. Choi rushing in ahead. He's got Gatone there. Can't quite get the puck on his stick as he tried to send a pass over to Johnson. Can't get it there as it comes up to the right point for Galat. Galat trying to send a pass to Johnson, but a good vision there by Bangert as he stole it away. Gives it over to Bilecki as he will dump it down in behind the net where Gallagher will be checked off the puck. As NIU controls, tries a centering pass. Good skate by Ricky Gatone as he takes this one out of the zone. This is the period of the long change, too. So a little bit of tired guys there for Northwestern as corner with a cross-ice pass into the zone where Galat will free the puck up. As Choi sends it up head to O'Connell, and then it'll be thrown right back in on the wrong side of the center line by number 55 in Bellevue. So that'll bring the face-off into the NIU zone. But a little bit better for NIU. They had some pressure going in there and a couple shots on goal for Fuentes, but no real high-quality chances.
Nothing too scary for the guys, but we definitely don't want to really give them anything. Stay on the offensive end.
Right, that's more than they got in the first period, really.
Exactly.
As this one comes to the near half boards, held in at the right point by Mike Flynn as he sends it down into the right wing corner for Gandolfo to chase in after it. Gandolfo battling with two players. He's getting a little bit of help there, too, by O'Connell as that one will be sticked over him and into the near half boards, trying to separate the player from the puck, but he gets the pass off first as it's up to number 36 in Peterson. Peterson into the zone as he drops it off for a player, but Shane Flynn will steal it away, and now it's Garrett Becker. Becker passing it up to O'Connell. As O'Connell now looking, trying to send it in front for Becker as that one will deflect up into the left wing corner as it'll come up to the left half, to the left point, and be sent back down in the right wing corner. NIU controlling the puck here. Northwestern making a couple of changes as this one will be thrown into the zone and down into the right wing corner for Becker to collect. He sends the pass over to the near side to a wide open Mike Flynn, who will hold it there and now take the ice that he has out in front of him. Poked away from him, but he gets it right back and will dump it down into the zone, where in behind the net, NIU will take it back. Along the near side, can't work it out is number 14 in Brennan, as he finally does, as now Northwestern will have to go and tag up. In behind their own net, NIU from the far side, trying to send it up off the boards. Northwestern with some traffic there, doesn't let it out. As this one will just skate out along the near side, but brought right back in by Luito as he finds Fuentes. Fuentes sent it off the end boards with a shot. He tried to get it out in front, couldn't do it. As this one will go back in behind. Fuentes centering pass, no one home as it comes back over to the near side. Held in by Fishers. He sends a shot, tip it in front was Fuentes, but he tipped it wide of the net. As this one will come into the left wing half boards. In behind the net, Fuentes on his stick as he gets it over into the left wing corner for Luizzo. Good dive there, frees the puck up for NIU as now they come out. As they skate out along the right wing boards and throw it down in behind the net where Fisher will get there first. Fisher sending a pass up along the near side, and that one will just get to the man coming onto the ice in Johnson, but he can't hold on to it as NIU takes it back. Good work by Matt Johnson to get the puck back for his team as it comes to the near side. As he tries to work his way through two players and loses the puck as Weems getting in there. And now it'll free it up to Ricky Gatone. Gatone stick handles around one player into the right wing circle. Backhanded pass, good stick, never let it through by number 51 in Demon. And we get a whistle here as I didn't see if...
it looked like a hook there by the NIU guy on Flynn coming down the middle there.
Yeah, I was trying to see. I thought it was somebody on NIU. I was waiting to see. I didn't see any actual call. I think they're calling it on Hilton. And still no actual signal if it's a hook or not. It looks like they're calling a high stick. So it was something with the stick.
Yeah.
And now power play opportunity.
Yeah, and you see the speed coming down the wing there. Really opens it up for us when we can get speed going and making things happen like that.
And not only that, too, you've got a one-on-one there with Ricky Gatone and a player, and he's able to beat him to free up some more space to create more of an odd man opportunity. As NIU winning another face-off, that's one thing NIU's been really good at here tonight is winning face-offs on the kill. As they almost have, as that one turned over right there to NIU for a quick shot, and Fuentes makes the save and covers it up. As it'll be a right wing circle face-off, and there's a little bit of confusion there between Gatone and Choi, and they're talking it over right now, I'm pretty sure, as that almost was disastrous.
Yeah, you can't turn it over right there. Power play or not, try to avoid turnover, especially right around the blue line like that.
And the first power play that you guys had there in the first period, I don't know how happy Coach was with it. There was a couple of opportunities, but not as good as the 5-on-5 has been.
Yeah, not quite the system we really want to get into. Is a little unsettled. If we just kind of slow it down like we are here, I think we have a better chance of kind of doing what we want to do.
As a pass up to Choi on the right wing as he brings it into the zone. Checked off the puck as trying to throw it out, and just getting it out was the player for NIU. But on the near side, this one will be dumped down in. As he was going to try and go for a break was Peterson, but it looked like he lost himself a little. Didn't have the opportunity he would have liked, and Galat looked like kind of lost an edge. He may have had a chance. As this one comes down into the right wing corner, Galat will collect it there. It's a minute left on the power play opportunity for Northwestern. So far, so good. If you're an NIU fan, the kill's been pretty good. As this one comes to the near side, and it'll be dumped in by Gatone. Actually, he won't be able to get it in. I think it hit off the linesman. Either way, it's picked up by Loizzo. Loizzo passing it over to Gatone. Nice stick to get it to himself. Top of the right circle shot. Turned away with the pad by Durbeck. And now at the left point, can't hold it in, was Flynn as it hopped over his stick and goes all the way down with 33 seconds left to go here on the power play. So not much so far on the power play, but they can't get settled in the zone.
Exactly. We've had some trouble with the zone entry, but you see Rick there shooting for that blocker side.
And then Garrett Becker coming in as he skates in, takes a sharp angle shot, but whiffed on it. Gets it right back, however. Sends it up to Fisher at the right point. As he holds it there, can't hold it inside. That's good work by Williams as he sends it out in front. And some of the NIU fans wanting a call there against Fisher as he was able to get in front of the player in Weems who was trying to break out. Now coming with a head of steam is Fisher as he skates into the zone. Now passes it into the left circle there. Down in the left wing corner, pass up to the left point and back down low. As I believe that is Flynn, or actually it was Leganeschi as a shot goes wide of the net in the slot from Mike Flynn. As this one held in at the right point by Becker as he just sends it the shot by Durbeck. It's back to 5-on-5 hockey as well. Right wing circle face off 3-1 Northwestern with 13 left to go here in period number 2.
Yeah, you see O'Connell there. He kind of slowed it down. More we wanted to. Got a nice pass to the slot there. That's what opened up for a shot. More of what we were trying to do offensively.
Right, and it didn't happen until the end, too. I think part of it was it seemed like NIU was making it really tough along the blue line for you guys to get it into the zone.
Yeah, their forecheck seems to be slowing us down a bit. So
as there, a turnaround shot that's turned wide by Durbeck as it goes down into the right wing corner and onto the stick of Fuentes. As this one now up to the right point for Galat as he finds Gandolfo, who sent it through the blue paint. Nobody could get a stick on it as he had two guys out in front. As this one now on the far half board, skating out with it is Bellevue as he's able to stick handle around a player, get it up ahead to number 77 in corner, who will send it to a player into the left circle, sends a sharp angle shot in Bilecki. As this one now from the right point, just blockered away nicely by Fuentes into the left wing corner. Pass up to Gandolfo as he surveys and now sends it up ahead for Shane Flynn, who will send it down into the right wing corner. As this one a pass up, and you can hear somebody. I think that might have been one of the coaches on the NIU benches there. Fuentes is going to take a draw. They were saying I think he sounded like he was trying to tell him to push the puck up ice.
Yeah, we've got that long change. It looked like we dumped it, but it was a quick turnaround for them, so they could have had a quick break, but luckily nothing really came from it.
The most opportunities, though, so far, they have to be over 7 shots on goal in this period compared to the first. I mean, the first period, guys, that was all Northwestern.
Without a doubt. And it was just the fact that Northwestern was able to string opportunities together, extend their puck time, and get a lot of shots on goal, where even the times when there was a good look from the Huskies, it was just one look.
As this pass comes over to the near side, trying to tip it into the zone was Matt Johnson, not able to get it. That'll be an icing. They've been a very... They let guys get really close before they've been calling that hybrid icing. I'm surprised that they don't blow the whistle a little sooner, as it was clear that NIU was going to be the one to touch the puck.
Yeah, generally when it's that obvious, they call it a little earlier, but it looks like they're giving us a chance even when we're not there, but you never know.
As it'll be a right wing circle face-off here. 11:57 left to go here in second. As that one down into the right wing corner, comes back over to the near side, where that one almost got onto Fuentes. I don't think he realized that was going to happen. But either way, it comes up to Choi as he has along the left wing. Gets around one player, backhanded shot. Durbeck fights it off, but it's picked right back up by Choi as he tries to drop it off there for Gatone, who gets it up to Rossetto. Rossetto tried to get it deep, but a good stick frees it up. And now up to Weems, who gets it to Hilton. Hilton for a shot, and able to get it out was Fuentes, but a shot from the point that never got through. Bounces off a couple of feet, and now comes to the near side. As I almost want to say Matt Johnson every time because I'm just so used to him being in the net.
And now we've got 2 out there, so it's tough.
Yeah, right. And then there's also the Matt Johnson who's the forward as this one bounces off of, and we got 2 Fuentes as well, brothers, as this one will come over to the far side and be picked up by Loizzo. He skates through the neutral zone, crosses the NIU blue line, takes it down in the left wing corner, centering pass out in front, not ready for it. It looked like that was, that's Chapman's number, but that's not Chapman. As that one will come along the left wing. I believe that's
Peter Condi.
I thought that was Condi, so he's wearing the number of Chapman today. He's normally wearing number 10, so that's what threw me off. As Loizzo sends that one on the far side and off the boards where Northwestern looks like they'll make a couple of changes. As Jacobson, cross-ice pass out of the reach of Donchez, but he's going to beat out any icing and take it in behind the net. Tries a backhanded pass out in front as it comes down into the right wing corner. And there, that one will be held in by number 28 in Kostica, as that one's down in the right wing corner. Right wing circle, that puck just in the skates of a couple players. Finally comes free, a dive there to try and free it up by Mike Flynn as this one goes back in behind the net. Left wing corner, 2 players there for each team, and Northwestern looks to free it up to Gandolfo, but he's going to have to go inside and try and free the puck up along the near boards. As now we got a couple players in there, 9:46 left to go here in this second period. It is still 3-1, as finally Northwestern is able to work it out, but that's going to be an icing. Racing towards it was Loizzo, but getting in front of him was number 55 in Bellevue. This will come all the way back in the Northwestern zone, and you got some tired legs out there.
Yeah, they've been out there a long time, so hopefully it looks like Loizzo's doing. He likes to delay a little bit, get us an extra couple few breaths in.
And you don't have the rule here either where you can get thrown out in that circle and not have anything come of it. Well, he tried to win it there, couldn't do so as it comes to the near side off a shot, and now we get a whistle. I think is it the net? Looks like they're fixing the net. So
but we're not going to get a change, it looks like.
No, which makes no sense. I think the net was already off before the face-off. I think that's why they're not giving them a change. Although they're moving the face-off into the other circle, which is a little odd.
Yeah.
Very odd. Either way, face-off from the left wing circle, backhanded shot, never got through, and it's picked up by Garrett Becker. He's going to skate through as he gets into the NIU zone. Top of the right circle, shoots and scores! What a shot from Garrett Becker as he gets his first goal, or second goal.
Yeah, thought so.
First goal in the game, second goal in the year. As he's had some great opportunity, as I joked with him in the intermission, being like, hey, Durbeck just seems to just want to play really well against you, and he kind of just laughed at what I said. He's like, yeah, I think you're right, and there he finally gets his goal.
Yeah, you can see him on the bench side. He's pretty happy. We were actually giving a little flack. He missed one pretty easy coming in the slot, so we told him to shoot blocker, and it looks like he did that time.
Yeah, it looks like that's where it went, as it went up in that top left corner, and we had the buzzer go off, but the timer started, so that stopped everything. As it is 4-1, Northwestern now. 2 goals for Ricky Gatone, 1 goal for Mike Flynn, 1 goal for Garrett Becker here so far. And now they're moving this into the right wing circle in the NIU zone. So I don't know what happened because they not very clear to us what happened. But if you're Northwestern, you'll take a draw in the zone.
Exactly, yeah. We'll take it. Get some more goals on the board.
As they have, I heard a hold. I don't know if he said hold or withholding. Either way, right wing circle face-off, won by NIU. As this one goes down into the left wing corner. This one will come up and to the left point where Gallagher will hold it in. A hit delivered there by an NIU Husky, but the puck's still controlled by Northwestern as they try to get that one out in front. And now we get a slash called here against the Huskies, I believe. As that looks to be number 82 and Aaron Lewis, who's going to go in. And I think you're starting to see maybe some frustration on the NIU Husky side.
Yeah, they did have a little control on all the chances, but then you have a goal like that go in. It's definitely, it gets you a little bit. And then when you get that control in the offensive zone, you get beat. It's pretty easy to throw a slash like that. So let's see if our power play can kind of set up the way we want it to a little bit.
As it will be a left wing circle face-off here. They've been 0 for 2 for Northwestern on the power play. On the other side, it's 1 for 1 for NIU, but they've only had the one. So they are on the board. 9:08 left to go here in the second period, as we are waiting for, the power play's up there, so I was wondering what we were waiting for. Either way, 1 up to Garrett Becker as he toes the line, sends a shot forward, but hits his own player, Mike Flynn, and he's hurting after that one. That's a heavy shot to get hit with. As that one off the far half boards, taken by NIU, and they'll clear it down. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be hit by Becker's.
Garrett's got a cannon for sure. I get out of the way of that one sometimes in practice.
And it's funny because that's only his wrist shot.
Exactly.
He doesn't. I've always thought that he doesn't take enough slap shots because you think his wrist shot is hard. He's got a pretty hard slapper. As this one will be fed in nicely to Luizzo, has it in the left wing circle. He will hold up there, survey, send it down in behind the net to Mike Flynn. He will go back over to Luizzo, who gets it onto his stick. He sends it back down in behind as he's trying to get it over to the other side, reversing sides to O'Connell. O'Connell looking there, surveying, and now he's going to reverse once again back over to Luizzo, goes back up to the point. Now cross ice over to Becker. Good cross ice pass to Luizzo, shot there, and O'Connell couldn't tip it home on the near side off the rebound. As this one looking to hold it in is Becker. As he has it there, he's going to take it in deep. As taking his spot will be O'Connell, and we get another whistle here. I think we're going to have 5-on-3 hockey for Northwestern.
Looks like it. Garrett, he's big, he's fast. He gets some pass on the corner. The frustration for NIU, you can see it setting in. Definitely got the hold right there.
Yeah, they called the hold there, and I'm looking to see who it was on, and it's going to be on number 27 in Brandon Banger. There was 2 guys there, so I was just waiting to see which of the 2. So now it's 5-on-3 hockey with 56 seconds on that first power play. So 56 seconds of 5-on-3, and then we go to 5-on-4 once again. As the right wing circle face-off goes down into the right wing corner, and a couple players battling there. Good job by the NIU player to kind of pin that one up there as Northwestern looks to try and free the puck. As now coming in to help is Choi, so there's 3 Northwestern players to finally free up that puck. And now Choi will backhand it over to Matt Johnson. Matt Johnson there, 34 seconds left. That killed off about 20 seconds. As this one comes up to Garrett Becker at the left point. Goes over to Choi, now back up to Becker as he has it there at the top of the umbrella. Shot, and Durbeck saw it all the way. Right wing circle face-off. And I think that was that Leganetti was trying to put the screen on in front, but Durbeck saw around it. It took a little bit too long for the shot to come.
Yeah, and the goalie does have a good glove, so if he gets an eye on it, he's probably going to get on that glove side too.
Yeah, he made a awesome glove save on Garrett Becker earlier in the first. Is there a quick shot off the face-off by Choi? Comes back around, couldn't get the wraparound as the goalie had overslid. As this comes over to the right circle for a shot. Way to dive and make the save there, or on the block was Peterson as he sold out. Peterson trying to get that one out, and he does. 8 seconds left, and we're going to go back to 5-on-4 hockey here. Probably not enough time to get a shot off before the 5-on-3 ends. Maybe so. It does end now. It's like an Etchy circles around, finds Matt Johnson. He takes it in, shot there, rebound opportunity, cleared out by NIU. As this one coming to the near side, Hilton couldn't hit it out of the air as it comes over to Gatone. Gatone as he works into the zone, and he gets thrown off the puck by number 28 in Kosteka, as that one goes back in behind, as he's wearing a different number than normal. It's like he's looking in the wrong spot for him. As this one comes along the left wing, thrown in behind, Galat going in to chase after it, as now it's picked up by Gatone. Gatone centering pass right in front there for the shot, and the save made by Durbeck. Rebound opportunity, but the net comes off the boring as Choi took it in behind. It'll be a left. We'll see. They should put in the left wing circle. 24 seconds left, but the kill for NIU. I mean,
strong kill up until that point. Definitely got a good chance there, but they tied it up. They got it deep. They've done pretty well in the penalty kill tonight.
And the thing you always hear is the best killer needs to be your goalie, and Durbeck has. Any shot that has gotten through to him, he's been able to make this save. And a couple of times, though, too, NIU has sold out on an opportunity that would have been prime for Northwestern, like the Gatone shot.
Definitely.
As this one, Bilecki will send it in off the pad of Fuentes as it'll go down into the right wing corner. As a good stick handle there by Rossetto, gets around one player, but as his pass went forward, he turned it over. But losing an edge was Bilecki, as he would have had a great opportunity, great A, as now it's Mike Flynn back the other way. 3-on-2, that's quickly turns into a 3-on-3, and now a pass up to the right point for Gallagher as he sends a shot high over the net. That one goes off the stick of a player, and now will be picked up by Rossetto along the far boards, and he gets checked off the puck, and you're going to get a whistle there, as that one's going to get called a cross. I thought it was going to be called something other than a cross check, but either way, it's still a penalty regardless.
Yeah, he definitely had the hands on both hands on the stick, a little spread there. It wasn't too bad, but you can't use a stick like that.
Right, as it was number 27 in Bangert, and I think wasn't he the one who was
just got out of the box.
Right, that's what I was going to say. He was the guy who just got out, and welcome back is the music for him, as since he did just get out of the box and he's already going in.
A familiar face.
Yeah, it's funny, the music selection is that is actually the best I've heard of the music selection here.
We've heard complaints from our fans, other teams' fans, and we like to keep it classy though for our music.
That one I liked. That one I did like. As Choi gets the face-off here, quick shot. Durbeck made the save. It came out and he covered it up for the face-off. We'll do it all over again in the left wing circle now, just with 5:46 left to go in the second and 4 seconds off that power play. So left wing circle face-off. This time NIU will win it in behind. Durbeck will ring it around the boards, but holding it in along the near side is Gatone as he sends it down to Leganecci. Leganecci cross ice pass to Galat as he loads up, sends a pass cross ice, but a good job by NIU to try and get it out. But Galat got it right back. The player fell to his knees, but then he gives the pass away, and now they're able to clear it down. So just seems like things, even when they do go right, where you get a lucky break, they don't go right for Northwestern.
Yeah, not tonight on the power play. Definitely could use a little more work on practice, but still doing all right.
Although it was midterms week, so
we missed practice on Thursday for midterms.
As this one will come to Gatone as he has it in the right wing corner, sends it up ice off of Choi's stick as he now stick handles around one player and takes it into the zone. Loads up, fakes the shot, now takes a wrister, and a good save by Durbeck with the left pad. But now here, Weems is going to get a chance maybe as he has it along the left wing as he skates in there. Shot and made the save with the pad was Fuentes. Is now a cross-ice passer, a shot that goes off the side of the net and in behind. As had a couple of people think that maybe that went in as Luizzo turns it over for a shot by Weems and Fuentes makes the save and has the batter with the blocker out of the air into the near half boards. Coach Brian Chamberlain is probably not going to be happy with what he just saw right there. Actually, probably more Eric Madden who's going to be mad as he's the one who takes the defensive side.
Whatever it takes with the goal stopping, though. Didn't look pretty, but he kept it from going in.
Yeah, he definitely did as this comes to the near half boards. But it's a power play for Northwestern. That's the thing. As now it's Loitza with it, sending it up to the right point. Becker loads up with a shot, and good save made by Durbeck as that one was on edge when he sent that shot forward too by Becker. Right wing circle face off, 16 seconds left on that power play. 4:06 left to go here in period 2. 4-1 Northwestern.
Yeah, so Garrett had a good shot there, but it looks like our wingers are getting a little overzealous there on the breakout there for the power play. Got to help out down low before we get going.
And they're skating into that dangerous area in front of the net. And then Jason, you were about to say something too.
Yeah, 16 before he comes back, but Bangert might be joining his friends back on the Huskies side again in the penalty box before too long.
We'll see what happens as Fisher sends a shot in there as the power play ends for Northwestern. And now they had the player up ice, and they just go out of the reach there of number 82 and Lewis, and it's going to go for an icing now instead. So guys who are just out there for the kill have to stay out there now. You maybe don't have guys out there for NIU that you would necessarily want, but at least it's defensive guys. They'll be happy. As they'll put this in the right circle. 3:41 left to go here in period 2. It's 4-1 Northwestern. As this one will go down into the right wing corner. Picked up by Gandolfo. Gandolfo back in behind. As a good job there by Conti to get around a player, but winning the puck was number 55 in Bellevue. As he tried to get that one out, can't do it as it comes back to him. As he sends it back to the near side, just out of the reach there of Bond to Warwick, as this one now will be worked out by number 36 and Peterson. Peterson forward as there a big hit that freed up the puck. As now it comes to O'Connell. O'Connell along the left wing, skating in, trying to cut out in front, couldn't do it as he was taken behind the net. Back in behind, a backhand pass up to Lewis as he gets it out at least into the neutral zone, but Northwestern taking back control. Galat brings the puck in, takes it down into the right wing corner, centering pass out in front, gets right onto the stick of Conti, can't get the shot off in time. too much traffic in front as it comes to the near side. It'll come back to Gandolfo, who will get it to Galat. Galat loading up, now sends that pass to the near side, a little bit out of the reach of Gatone there, and it's a turnover. And NIU able to finally control, as this one will be sent right into the hand there of the goaltender, well, the glove hand, I should say, of Fuentes. Tony Fuentes.
Right.
Got to make the difference between the brothers. There's Mike and Tony.
There's a bunch of different combinations. We got 2 Matt Johnsons, 2 Mikes, 2 Fuenteses. It's tough.
And then when we get to the second half of the season, we'll also have 2 Shaliks. And they're twins, too. That makes it even harder.
Yeah.
As that one in the right circle, a shot there, and Fuentes made the first save, and then the second shot went high over the net. Up to the right point now for a shot opportunity. That one went wide from number 32, and Peterson, I think he was trying to get a tip on the near side. As it comes over to Rossetto, as he can't get this one out of the zone as it's turned back over. Held in there for a shot there and a goal, as it was Aaron Lewis who came into the slot with a easy opportunity to make it 4-2. Huskies now down by 2.
Looks like we just got a little out of position there on the breakout, and when you turn over on the breakout, a lot of times there's room in the slot, and he had all day there.
Yeah, it was sort of what we saw with some of the things happening for Northwestern earlier, where there was where they were getting turnovers in the defensive zone of NIU, and now NIU getting their opportunity.
Yeah.
As this one comes over to the near side, it will be passed up ahead to number 28 in Kostakos. He sends a shot there. Fuentes able to fight off and make the save. As this one comes back out into neutral ice, just out of the reach of Mike Fuentes there. As this one will come back into the near side, and it'll be picked up by Leganecci. Along the far side, it's Garrett Becker who sends it forward, and this one will be dumped back in by NIU as it'll be picked up by Mike Flynn. 1:33 left to go, and we have a penalty here, I believe, on Northwestern. And I don't think that's what they were calling, but somebody was
looks
shouting
like
out
Mike
across
Fuentes might have got a rough, or he got something there at the end of the play. The guy was kind of turning his back on him. It was a little late.
Looks like they were calling it a hit in the back. He put the hand behind his back, so
yeah.
So it'll be a right-wing circle face-off inside the Northwestern zone. A power play opportunity, and NIU, they have a chance here to make it a one-goal game. They scored on their last power play opportunity. We'll see what they do here. As this comes to the right-wing half boards onto the stick of 55, and now will be stolen away by Gallagher. As Gallagher has it, passes it up ahead to Gatone. Gatone into the zone, holds on to it there, takes it down in the left-wing corner as he looks to kill off some time. As now he backhands a pass over to the near side for O'Connell, who will send it back around as Gatone will go in behind the net and get it back onto his stick. As he has it there, he had a player in the middle, and O'Connell, and he gets taken down by 2 players. That puck's still free, and he's able to send it over to the near side. Coming to get it is Bilecki, and now we're going to have a penalty on NIU, so we'll have 4-on-4 hockey instead.
I actually think they got to Gatone there.
Oh, did they get Gatone?
Yeah, after that little scuffle there, he put his hands in the guy's face. Definitely no reason for that.
No, to me it looked like he was just trying to get up, but now it's a 5-on-3 with 1:25, so a prime opportunity to get the game tied for NIU.
Yeah, we just got to get out of this period here without letting them get to one.
As 57 seconds are left here in the second period. As the right wing circle face off, one up the corner. As he loads up, sends a shot forward. Blocker save made by Fuentes, deflecting it into the left wing corner. Left wing corner is picked back up by NIU as they have it in behind with Weems as he sends it back to the left wing half boards. It's Hilton now to the man coming in for a shot, and a good blocker save made to fight it off by Fuentes on another shot from corner. As we'll have the face-off stay in the zone, I believe in the left wing circle with 39 seconds left to go here in the first. But those are 2 good opportunities for NIU. A lot of space coming through the slot.
Especially on the 5-on-3, you're going to get opportunities, just how good of opportunities you're going to get up. So hopefully we can limit them here.
So far, though, the best killer on the ice for Northwestern has been their goaltender in Fuentes. As he's made the stoppage, there's a shot, and he turned it wide again. Down in the left wing corner, it's Fisher battling for the puck as he has it on his stick. 27 seconds left as he gets it up ahead and able to clear it down was Loizzo. As this one will be sent down, 18 seconds left to go on in the period. As it's still a 5-on-3. Yeah, skating up ice along the left wing and trying to skate in was Jacobson, but he got stopped right at the blue line, and out comes the corner. 5 seconds left as corner comes in, and now Hazel on the right. Good poke there by Garrett Becker, freed the puck up, and that'll do it for the period. It's still 4-2 Northwestern, but they still have a 5-on-3 to kill off going into the second period. 27 seconds left of the carryover time on the first penalty and 1:02 on the second one. So still a lot of work to do by the Killers.
Yeah, we've got lots of work to do. They've definitely got some chances here towards the end, and it's crazy how fast things can change when you get penalties like that.
Yes, and the penalties are a big reason why, and this is a team that for NIU, they have had some good opportunities on it as well.
Exactly. They've been moving around. They had a nice little saucer pass there. They've been passing the puck well. They've been controlling, kind of opposite of what we've been doing on the power play. So when we do that, we're going to give up chances. But it looks like Fuentes has been playing well, keeping us in it.
Yeah, we're going to take
I'm going to write down the website for you.
Oh, and we're going to actually get the website here for to give out to everybody here in just a second, for everybody who wants to help out for the as it's getting written down right now for us. But Jason, again, that's second period for Northwestern.
It's funny the symmetry of that second period, wasn't it? It was, down 3 for NIU for early on, and then it ends that way for Northwestern, and everything looked to be going Northwestern's way, and quickly turned around. Like CJ says, penalties can kill you in a hurry, and that went from being one that looked like it was in hand, and now we got a game going in the third period.
All right, and we're gonna have a couple people joining us up here. First, though, I want to give this out. If you go to giveforward.com, you can look up Jackie Raz, JACQUIE RAZ, and that's if you want to help contribute. That's where you go, and it'd be much appreciated if you are listening, if you can. Again, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to have a couple of guests coming on here in just a second here on SportsTownChicago.com. Back here on SportsTownChicago.com, Chris Labosco here along with Jay. I almost said Jack for some reason, but Jack is.
A lot of Jacks going.
Jack is up here too, though.
Yes.
As we have Jack Rezlowski.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to make sure I said it right. And we talked to your wife, Jackie, earlier, and of course that's Jason Kastner. There's the one who I stumbled over. But Jack, glad to have you up here. You've been part of you were the head referee of the amateur hockey here in Illinois. So I probably had seen you at a game and probably didn't even realize it, because I've been doing games for a few years now at the high school and the Night Hill level. So you've been a part of the Illinois hockey for how long?
Over 36 years as an official.
Wow.
10 years as a referee in chief. It's something that I want to do to give back to the game. I've had a lot of opportunities and whatnot, and it's the right thing to do. It's a great game, and everybody should give back.
Definitely should, and the community's giving back to you guys. Your wife going through the stage 3, and if you wanted to give, the website is giveforward.com, and you look up Jackie Raz, JACQUIE Raz RAZ. So if you want to give back, and Northwestern doing this game in dedication to her. I mean, you as her husband. How is that a team is reaching out like this?
It was stunning when I received the phone call from Brian over the summer. He mentioned that he wanted to do something, and we were just in awe. We were a little concerned that she's supposed to have one more surgery, and we thought it would be around this time frame, but it's actually going to happen in November. So it just worked out, and I'm very grateful to Brian, to Northwestern, and everybody, the entire hockey community, for what they've done for our family.
Right, because it's not just Northwestern; it's the other organizations as well that have been reaching out to you guys, and I think it's awesome to show just how great the hockey community is. It's not just about what happens on the ice; it's about what happens off the ice as well.
And just for everyone listening, in case they weren't here at the top, reset it for everybody. What's going on tonight? The Northwestern hockey team is wearing pink jerseys. And from there, there's going to be
auctions for those jerseys, and all proceeds are going to go to help Jackie and Jack, and just everything moving forward, because it is quite a bit. I have an aunt actually who's been going through stage 4, so I know all about how this is, and people reaching out. It's always good to see.
So that's what's going on tonight. But again, as we said earlier, you can go to giveforward.com, look for Jackie Raz. to continue to contribute. Obviously, this is an ongoing thing. You mentioned, I believe it was April, is the amount of treatment that she's going to have?
Actually, she's going to continue with the chemo treatments until May of 2015.
Okay, it's May.
So we knew it was right around April, May,
Yep.
somewhere around there, but it's good to see that she's getting to that back end of things. I mean, it's a long process to go through, especially with the two later stages in 3 and 4. There's a lot more that goes into it, and I mean, you being her husband, I mean, what is it like to see the strength that she has to fight through this?
I will tell you, she's an amazing woman. This past year has been a journey for our entire family. Through the different chemo treatments, she was hospitalized twice with pneumonia. She battled through everything, and she's here today to watch our game and get the support from the community. So we are very grateful to everybody.
Now, you were the head referee. You've stepped down because of that. I see, though, you still have that head official in you, as I saw you going to talk to the refs in the first intermission.
Yeah, it was. I wanted to go back to officiating. I just wanted to work games. So I had retired, and that was the same year that Jackie actually got stricken with the disease. So, in a sense, everything happens for a reason,
right.
and I was able to be with her all year last year, through this entire journey. And
now getting towards the end of it, have to be happy that it's almost done with.
Yes, we're saying we're using it as quarters, through the chemo, through the first surgery, through the radiation,
right.
and now the last surgery. So, the light's at the end of the tunnel. So, we're going to be hopefully one of those success stories that everybody keeps hearing about. So,
and we're hoping, we're hoping and praying for the best.
Yeah, we'll definitely be keeping in touch at Sportstown community, sportstown.com community, and, following up with you and Jackie. And
we'll make sure, too, to get this up on our website, too, on sportstownchicago.com, so that way people can go and if they aren't sure of what the link is, they can go and see it there. We'll have the link up and everything, so that way we can try and help you guys out as much as we can.
Thank you so much.
And I'm making an executive decision here. Hopefully Dr. Pete doesn't get too mad at me for it. But I'm sure he'll be happy to do it.
And again, it's just a convenience. You hear it,
right?
But you need to see it and be able to click on it for it to really be something you can do and act on.
Right. So, Jack, thank you for coming up. It's been a pleasure having you on. And, you said 36 years. My dad, I wonder if he was on the ice when maybe you were doing some of his games even.
Probably. I started when I was 11 years old. So.
Wow. So he actually might have been around the same age as my dad. He would be 54, 55 now. I can't think right now, but thank you again for coming on, and we hope for the best.
Thanks, guys.
As we appreciate it again. And now we're going to be joined really quickly by Eric Madden as we're getting close already to the intermission. I'm long-winded. Thank you, Jack. As now Eric Madden joining us, the former NIU Husky, who's now the Northwestern assistant coach. And, Coach, second period you guys probably weren't happy with.
Yeah, things were pretty sloppy. I was hoping the guys would get back on their feet after that first period, but...
Do you think they got maybe a little too antsy? Is that what it seemed like? Because you get 27 shots in the first period?
Yeah, it seemed like a lot of guys were looking to play more offense than defense. We need to get the full game together. They were kind of taking some chances and kind of getting caught up in the whole, let's get another goal type thing rather than... let's make sure we don't get scored on again.
I mean, 4 are up on the board. You guys have only given up 2 so far. Obviously, you wouldn't like to give up any, but is it just a matter of making sure the defensemen are staying home at times and not maybe being too aggressive because they know they're going to have chances to score?
Yeah, that's what I told them. I told the D, I was like, if you got the opening, take it. Otherwise, let's stay home and preserve what we got going on right now and keep things going in the positive fashion. Like, we got the lead, let's keep it going.
And I mean, not just to keep it going, but also for Tony Fuentes. I mean, last game that he was in, he was shelled and really didn't get an opportunity to show what he can do. And now tonight, guys are just getting a little over antsy, and now they're kind of leaving him out to dry. So maybe is it important to you, hey, let's get Fuentes this win and let's get him a good win?
Yeah, for sure. And I gave him a pat on the back. He's been playing great tonight, based on his last performance, and we just need to stand behind him and just get this victory underway.
Give him the support that he deserves in this game.
Yeah.
All right, Coach, it's almost time for you guys to be back on the bench, so I'm not going to keep you any longer, and good luck here in this third period.
All right, thanks.
And that was assistant coach Eric Madden, the former NIU Husky, so obviously he wants a win tonight as well, Jason, as we're going to be joined here in the third again by CJ Haft, as we kind of do a musical chairs here.
Yeah, there's always those bragging rights when you're a coach on the team playing your alma mater.
Right.
So extra incentive.
Definitely. As third period going to be getting started here in a few moments here on SportsTownChicago.com. Buzzer goes off as I'm going to have to get my paper back there as we're getting ready for this third period. Again, one more time for the Razlowski family. GiveForward.com. Search Jackie Raz, Jacquie, Raz, R-A-Z. So as we come out here in the third period, teams switch sides again, so no longer have to worry about the long change. If you're either team, and of course Northwestern as the home team gets the last change, and we'll see if they try to use some of that to their advantage here in the third too.
Yep. We still are, I believe, on the penalty kill, though, so
right.
we got to get that first things first. We got to get through that and go from there, but...
Yeah, they don't have them up there. It's 27 seconds on the first one. I want to say it was like a minute two. Yeah. So you've got 27, then a minute two. You get past that first one, you'll be under a minute for the second one that you'll have to kill off. So you did the hard. You've done most of the hard work, but you still have to finish the kill.
Well, and to be fair, Northwestern has done a great job killing penalties. It's been when they've been in the power play where things have sort of come apart.
As well, other than the first power play. That they had a little bit of difficulty, as that was the first goal for NIU. As this one dumped in by NIU as they look to try and control, but Garrett Becker gets it, uses the boards, and sends it out nicely. But a break there for NIU as the linesman caught it with his skate, as this one will be brought in along the right wing corner by Jacobson as he posts up there, tries to send it to Corner, who has it in behind the net. 4 seconds left on that first power play as that one just held in at the point. Now to Jacobson, has a lot of room there, sends the shot and deflected off of a player and went up into the back end. And now 29 seconds left on the other power play as it's back to 5-on-4. Shot went wide there from a NIU player as a couple players pushing out in front as this one's down the left wing corner. As taking it off the boards there was Corner. Good back checking. Freed the puck up by Loizzo as he can't get it out of the zone. And now this one going to be in the high slot. And a player checked off by Mike Fuentes as this one will just trickle out into the neutral ice. And that should do it for the second one as well, as they are successfully able to kill off the 5-on-3 and then the 5-on-4. And now it's back to 5-on-5 hockey. But a shot opportunity there that got up into the netting as I think that might have hit off of Fisher. That could have been, that was a dangerous shot.
Yeah, definitely, but sometimes you just got to survive the big 5-on-3s and penalty kills like that. So glad we got through it, and hopefully we can get a little momentum ourselves going here.
As we'll have the face-off now in the right wing circle, it's Gallagher who gets the puck one to him, and now it'll come up to O'Connell, who sent it up ice just out of the reach of the stick of Leganecci as it comes over to the far side. Poking it away was O'Connell, but he gives it right to an NIU player on that poke check as it comes over to the near side. Right back to Gallagher as it tips off a couple of sticks, and Peterson will send this one down in behind the net. And I believe we had that as an ice, so bring that back into the NIU zone.
And here you can see we have the change right now, so get out our top line here, and they're tired, so hopefully get something going.
Yeah, that shift for NIU, they've been on there for a little while, and the main players on that top line for Northwestern, most of them have been on the bench.
Exactly.
As this one on the near side for a while, too. I don't think they've been out on the ice yet. As they're centering pass, trying to get out in front for Choi, but he couldn't get there in time as it's picked up in behind by Gatone. Up at the right point, a shot that's deflected wide by Durbeck into the left wing half boards, where there's a couple of players, and it'll come 3 to number 32 and Peterson as he sends the cross-ice pass up to a player, and that puck finally trickling in as it's Lewis trying to get it onto his stick, but Northwestern will get it first as it's Rossetto, and he backhands it over to Gatone, whose one is falling off of his jersey as it'll come to Choi. Choi trying to send it up ice to Matt Johnson, and we have a whistle here, a cross-check going against NIU. I think that happened in behind, and it's Aaron Lewis who will go into the box.
Yeah, good look here. Hopefully we'll get something going. But we actually were talking about Catone. He lost his jersey, so he's actually using my jersey. We were thinking the one or his K for his captain might fall off in the first period, but it's hung on here till the third.
Right. I was surprised because I was told by Brian Chamberlain that he was going to wear it, and then I guess he decided not.
He used tape to make it an 81. So
I see. As this one being sent forward, it goes down. So it is really your 6.
Yes.
I got you now. As this one being held in by Garrett Becker, as he sends this one down in behind for Mike Flynn and O'Connell to battle for it, but NIU will win it, but goes off one of their players and then held in at the right point by Fisher as he sends a shot forward, and that one gets in for a goal. I don't know if Mike Flynn got it in front or not, but Dirnbeck couldn't stop it to make it now 5-2 Northwestern.
It wasn't a hard shot, but that's kind of what Fisher does. He just puts it on net, and when you put the puck on net, good things happen, so we like to see that.
Jared Fisher is one of the more crafty defensemen that I've ever really seen.
Yeah, and he plays big for his size, too. He's really not afraid of anyone out there. And
as there, a quick shot from Mike Flynn that goes down into the left wing corner, and now NIU will take back control. But as you were saying, he plays bigger.
He plays big. He plays crafty. He's not afraid of anyone out there. And he may not be the biggest, strongest guy, but he gets what needs to be done.
Great positioning, and he's really good, too. He's a very good skater. He's good at he does that one where he goes into the boards, and it looks like he's going to turn left, but he actually goes back to the right.
Yeah.
He's very good at doing that. Not many guys are as good as he is at it. As this will come back into Becker, he's paired up with Fisher right now as he sends it over to the near boards, turned it over to Peterson, right out in front for Weems, and a good blocker save made by Fuentes, as now Fisher will clear the zone, but we're giving him praise, and he turns it over.
Yeah, it's funny how that happens.
Definitely. As it comes to the near side, it'll be passed up ice to Gandolfo, who will deliver a hit as the player was coming towards him. Puck comes free, and NIU will send it down into the left wing corner. And that was a light whistle, but it was an icing whistle, as Northwestern will have another offensive draw here. As the Huskies will not be able to make a change as well.
It looks like they're trying to shuffle a few guys, but the refs got it right, I think.
I don't think they got anybody on. As this one is in the left wing corner, will come back out into the neutral zone and go to the far side. Dumping it in the zone was number 62 in Malecki as this one goes down the left wing corner. Tried a pass into the left circle, just out of the reach of Banger. Comes over to Gandolfo. He sends a shot in, and Dirnbeck makes the glove save. And Gandolfo, another guy with a heavy shot on this team.
Big shot. Whenever Gando takes a shot, it can go in. So anytime he has space, we like to see him shoot the puck just like that.
And he's a guy, too, who last year was one of the top point getters for
Exactly. He doesn't really seem like he's using his speeder, but then all of a sudden, he's getting assists. You're like, oh, Gando scored again. He has a way.
And we're going to have a call here, as I believe it was a hand pass. So bring this back into the NIU zone with 16:03 left to go here in period number 3. It's a 5-2 lead still for Northwestern. As, he was a guy, I think he ended up second in points behind Ricky Gatone.
Yeah.
So a guy who, he has a heavy shot, and he's deceptively quick, I would say.
He's a big guy. He's a little lumbering, but he can move.
3-on-2 opportunity here. Fuentes makes the save, and then he drops onto it. As taking the shot was Kosteka, and nobody was able to get the rebound that had been dropped by Fuentes. As some people were complaining about a short whistle, but
it looked like he got on it quick, but I don't think they were going to get anything, but it was a quick whistle.
It was a fairly quick whistle. As this one goes down into the right wing corner, Fisher gets it over to Luizzo as he skates out of the zone. Brings it along the left wing. Stick handling around one player as he gets it into the left circle, but a good job coming over by Staffelt as he, as I'm falling into a hole here behind our press area. As this one will come over to the far side and be dumped down in by NIU as Rossetto will go and pick up the puck in the left wing corner. Actually, he'll get checked off the puck as he's down there still trying to get the puck free. And now this one will finally come up to Choi. Choi passing it off to the left as he gets it up to Condi. Condi into the zone, sends this one forward, but he is taken off the puck, and now along the right wing half boards, holding it in will be Gatone. hit off of his skate, bounce right to an NIU player. Now a cross-ice pass over to Weems as he brings it into the zone. It'll go right to Mike Flynn. As it'll come to the near side. And now we'll go along the far boards. And will be sent into the left wing corner. As along the near side, Choi going in after the puck. NIU able to work it out at least to neutral ice, but it'll be picked up by Becker there as he tried to stick handle around one. Almost upended the player as he was trying to go around him. And now this one will come back over to the near side, over to Flynn. As Flynn will backhand it forward, and then Johnson will dump it in. As Northwestern's going to go for a wholesale change here, as that one just went out of the reach of one of the Northwestern players. As this one will come over to the right wing and go down into the right wing corner and be picked up by Gallagher. As his pass is just out of the reach there, the outstretched stick of Sachs. As this one will come back over to the near side. As this one will be dumped in, but right towards Gallagher. Now he'll skate up ice as he leads the charge. As he brings it into the zone, skates into the right circle, sends a shot wide of the net. As this one will ring around back over to the near side where it'll be picked up by Gandolfo. He sends it out of the reach of a player, but gets it right to Sachs, who backhands it back over. And now it'll get up to Gallagher. As this one will come to the near side, and O'Connell will not touch it to get it in, so it'll be an icing. Bring this back into the Northwestern zone. With 13:36 left to go, they do have a 3-goal lead, however.
Yeah, it is good. We're up 3. Like to see one more kind of put it away. Play's been a little unsettled here. A lot of neutral zone play kind of back and forth. So hopefully we'll try and get some little more control here before they do.
It seems to. It's part because it seems like Evan Spangenberg, who takes the forwards, looks like he's jumbling the lines up a little bit as well, too. As he's had Condi and Sachs on a couple of different lines. As that one up to Sachs, he's able to at least touch it and get it deep for Northwestern to go make a chain. So good job by Sachs there. As this one will come right to Rossetto as he skates up, as he was able to try and get around one, but a good poke check freed it up by Hilton as it comes back to the near side. As Fuentes tried a centering pass right into center ice, couldn't get it there, but it comes over to the far side to Fisher, who will send that off of an NIU player into the bench. So that'll be a far dot face-off here with 13:08 left to go. And I'm not sure what Fisher was saying there, but he was talking to his team.
Yeah, I'm sure they might be giving him a little something. I think that's the second time a puck's gone into their bench, either off his stick or someone else's. So
but that actually went off the stick of one of the NIU players.
Yeah, that's probably what he was saying.
As he's like, hey, I'm not doing it on purpose, I swear. As this one will come to the far side to Rossetto, will set it off ice. As this one will be thrown right back in and down into the right wing corner. As Fisher, faking there, now goes back the other way as he sends it over to Shane Flynn. Flynn along the near side, can't work it out as he's got a player there for NIU who meets up with him. As now it'll come right into center ice where Rossetto is. Good stick handle, gets it out along the far side and chipped into the zone by Mike Fuentes. And we get a whistle here. I believe it was an offsides.
Yeah, it looked like Luizzo was just slightly off. I feel like Luizzo's about to break through for one. He's been too quiet for Luizzo in this type of game. He'll get one here.
Yeah, this is. I mean, he's a guy that you expect to be on that score sheet a lot, really.
Yeah, especially against a team like this. He's fast. He's always around the net. So for his standards, he's been a little quiet. But
so he probably won't be happy with his play as this one comes back to Mike Flynn. I almost said Fuentes. Too many Mikes too on this team. As this comes over to the near side, good lift of the stick by Choi, frees the puck up to the near side. A little bit of a high hit there by Demon. As this one comes back out into the neutral zone to Garrett Becker. As this one's dumped down in and in behind. As this one will be stopped by Durbeck. And Durbeck, I still think, has been the best player for NIU. As he has still made some pretty good saves. As here, a great opportunity right in front, but couldn't get it to his forehand for, I believe that was Donchez, as that goes back in behind. As now that one bouncing around and into the right wing corner onto the stick of Garrett Becker. Becker with a player there, but he's able to backhand it out of the zone, just out of the reach there of Condi, as it's sent back in. Good glove there by Mike Flynn, got the puck out of the air, and finally sent back into the neutral zone. As this one brought in by number 88, Hilton, as Hilton will send it down into the right wing corner, where it'll be picked up by Catone. Catone to Mike Flynn, sends it up ice to, I believe that is Becker, as he tried to stick handle around one player, couldn't do it, has it still on his stick, sends it up to the right point, where Sachs was, and also Matt Johnson. And a good play there by Sachs as he keeps this one in the zone as he sends a shot forward, and Durback covers it up, right wing circle face-off. And Sachs, a guy who doesn't get a lot of time, but doing some good things.
Yeah, he made a nice little play to kind of chip it deep, get a change there, and that one held it in the zone. He's definitely making the best of his time out there.
Yeah, and that's what you like to see when a guy does get that opportunity, that he does take advantage of the ice time he gets. As I don't think the player on NIU is ready for that face-off. I don't think Corner knew that puck was going to be dropped yet, as that was pretty cleanly won to the boards for Northwestern, but NIU was able to send it down. As Lukman hit that one in, and it comes right to Sachs, as he'll drop it off for one of his defensemen, and Galot, who ends up sending it off his skate, and it ends up going right to Matt Johnson, who dumps it down into the right wing corner. As Johnson fighting a check off there, and then he's going to get a penalty there as he took the player down to the ice. So it'll be a power play opportunity for NIU, and I see the coaching staff, they weren't happy with what they saw from Matt Johnson there.
Yeah, when you're up 5-2 in the third period, the last thing you want to see is not necessarily retaliation penalty, but something behind the play. Not trying to do that in the third period.
As it'll be a right wing circle face-off in the Northwestern zone. 10:37 left to go here in the third. 2 minutes left to go. 2-minute power play opportunity for NIU as Rossetto wins the puck over to the far side, and Luizzo will at least get it out to neutral ice, where it'll be recollected by the Huskies. Demon skating in, drops it off to the right point for Hilton, and Hilton back down to Demon. Demon already having a goal in this game, looking to maybe try and add on to that goal total. As this one along the near side, holding it there is Rossetto, as he's got two players battling for it from NIU, trying to get it out. I'm surprised that they maybe don't whistle it soon, but they didn't, which allows for Rossetto to take control, and if he hurries, he might have a rush here. As Rossetto with this shot, and the good save by Durback, as he will play this one and send it over to the far side. Is trying to turn it over was O'Connell, but it gets up to Hilton. Hilton has a lot of speed as he comes into the zone, circles now into the right wing circle, and now we'll send it back up to players who are making a change. I think he kind of just bailed on the play there a little bit.
Yeah, I got a little excited there, didn't take a full look, and sent it all the way back down.
As this one almost stolen away at center ice by Choi, but it comes onto the stick of Corner, as he has a pretty heavy shot. Has it along the right wing half boards. He's able to send it down in behind the net, where Garrett Becker will pick it up. He uses the far boards to get this one down. 45 seconds left to go for the power play for NIU. As a pass there over to the near side to Bellevue, as he will send it cross ice to number 27, Banger. Banger trying to go through center ice, but Catone was there, and he dumps it back down deep. The killers for Northwestern, much better job than some of the earlier kills.
Yeah, they definitely made sure that NIU hasn't really set up, and put a lot of pressure on them, tied up. Utilize a lot of clock here when they're in our zone, which is good, which looks like we're about to do again.
As this one down into the right wing corner, Garrett Becker riding a player into the boards as he tries to free up that puck. But a good job by the player on NIU to get it to one of his teammates, but that puck was on edge, and that allows Northwestern to get the puck and send it down ice. 1 second, 0, and we are back to 5-on-5 hockey. So good job by the Killers for Northwestern here on that one. As this one, Gandolfo was bringing it into the zone, lost it off his stick as it comes into the right wing corner to Shane Flynn as he tries to ride through a check as this puck goes down into the left wing corner and now up to the left point, where NIU at least gets it out past the blue line, but it's dumped right back in by Galot. A shot that came right out in front off the end boards. Nobody was there, though, for Northwestern. But springing the boards are here in Highland Park. As this one comes back over to the far side for number 14 in Brennan as he sends this one to the near side. There was Balecki was going for a change, so he sent it to a wing where no one was. As this one will be dumped down in by Northwestern as they go for a change as well. As this one trying to backhand it out in front for a player trying to get it to Fuentes was, I believe that is Gandolfo, as now it's a turnover here. Trying to get the pass into the middle. Good stop by Fisher. But now in the wraparound attempt, that puck bouncing out of the neutral zone and down to the right circle for a shot that went wide from Lukman, and now that one will come back into the neutral zone. So some decent opportunities there for NIU, but they weren't able to get one home.
Yeah. Just on those, you just got to win those 50-50 moments, and a lot of times you'll win hockey, win hockey games.
And for the most part, Northwestern's won most of those 50-50.
Yeah, Fuentes has stood tough when he's had to, and we've been able to capitalize when we've had our chances in those types of situations.
As that one, a good steal there by Lewis as he's able to keep this one in the zone. They're going to say it was an offsides play, though. I thought that one was still on sides. I was a little surprised. Either way, this one will come to the near side as it's Bonda Warwicks as he'll throw this one down into the right wing corner.
Rosetto just used a little Fisher move there.
Yeah, those two together make a pretty good pairing as well, both seniors, as they've been playing together for quite a while. As Sachs will get this one past the red line and dump it in, and he gets a hit, but he gets right back up as this one will come down into the left wing corner. Is there Sachs going for a hit? As he at least freed the puck up and now gets it onto his stick. As he circles around, finds the player in Becker. As he sends the shot forward, Durbeck rebound opportunity, and roofing it there was Gatone. As he was unhappy as he had a pretty good opportunity on the juicy rebound from Durbeck.
Very good chance, and I think Sachs would have gotten an assist there, which would have been great to see.
Yeah, he would have.
Yeah.
He would have, because he would have got the second assist.
Exactly.
So, unfortunately for him, though, Gatone couldn't finish the play.
But he's still out there. Here's another chance for him.
Well, and he's earning some extra ice time here at the end because he has been playing well.
I mean, yeah, he hasn't done. As long as you're doing everything right out there, you'll look at when you're out there.
As that one comes to the near side, Weems ends up getting it into a 2-on-1. Right back to Weems, puts it onto his forehand, couldn't get a good stick on it as that puck was a little bit on edge. Turned over there again by Hilton, but this one will finally be worked out by Gatone as he brings it along the left wing as he skates in, looking for his third as he takes the shot and sends it wide. As this one will come back out along the far side as this one's dumped right back in by Northwestern as they are going to make a couple changes now. NIU D-to-D pass as it goes to Jacobson as he sends it up along the far side, but right there to send it back in with Shane Flynn. And Northwestern, looks like they trying to figure out, it looks like they had a couple of guys as there's a little bit of miscommunication. Is coming sliding right in was corner. And Northwestern, Tony Fuentes isn't happy with it because the player went his skates first towards the goalie. You're taught to not do that if you're falling to the ice.
Yeah, it seemed like, I'm not sure if he got tripped up or what. I mean, if you're coming in feet first, it looked like his skates were a little in the air. As a goalie, you don't like to get touched. I mean, they're going to call a penalty, which is fair, but you understand where Tony's coming from with giving him a little bit for receiving a little bit as well.
Yes, you understand it on both sides, and you can't say that corner did it on purpose. You don't know.
Yeah.
But you're definitely going to have a penalty here as the referees, they're sorting everything out, too.
It may even look like they might give him a penalty shot the way things are setting up, but I'm not.
Well, Shane Flynn is going into the box, and you do have, so you have three guys out there still.
So maybe NIU maybe called a timeout or something.
I think NIU might have called a timeout because they did get a power play goal earlier. And I think you want to try and get back into this game. Obviously, it's a tall task with 3 goals trailing, but it's also a learning point, too, if you're NIU. Things to work for even next game Sunday.
Exactly, and even though it's obviously still a game, but it's also things for Northwestern to work for, too. We haven't been great on the penalty kill. We really haven't been that great on special teams all night, so hopefully we can kind of do a little more to support Tony, who's played great tonight, and obviously he picked up one there, but you can't really blame him for that.
Yeah, definitely not, as just waiting for them to come out of that timeout. It will be a 2-minute power play, 5:39 left to go, so it'll be 3:39 after the power play. If Northwestern can kill it off, will be left in this one, and they'll just look to try and ice it away if they can. And
while we've got a quick break here, I'm just going to give a quick shout-out to my family at home. They love the broadcast, and they love hearing me on the broadcast. Hopefully these guys up here will be calling me numbers and not me calling the game next time.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have to have you on the broadcast. I mean, not that we don't enjoy having you on the broadcast. We'd rather see you out on the ice.
Yeah.
Especially because I like to see my own number.
Yeah. I like when you guys call my number, too.
As this one will go down and be cleared down by the Killers as they'll kill off about the first 15 seconds of this power play as Choi putting a little bit of pressure along with, I believe that is Mike Fuentes, as they're putting a little bit of pressure here on the near side. As this one will be turned over right to Jared Fisher as he gets it off the body of Choi, and this one will bounce forward and now will be turned over to Hilton. Hilton lost it right at the Northwestern blue line as this one bounces at center ice and over to the far side will be brought in. Up to the left point That one just going off the skate of an NIU player, and Fuentes couldn't work it out. Hilton diving to just get it into the left wing half boards. I almost thought Weems was going to get a hook there, as he did a little bit as a centering pass, and he had a player open in Jacobson, but he couldn't get it on the stick. As this one will go back out and down. Choi now with an opportunity here, and a good job by Durbeck. Oh, that one looked like it might have hurt him a little bit too, but he was able to get up pretty quick. As NIU has it on their stick. Could not get to the player on the far side, and maybe Durbeck got a piece of it too. As there, Fisher just having his way with a player and dumps it back out into the neutral zone. 43 seconds left on the power play for NIU. As the cross-ice pass just out of the reach of Bilecki there. He'll chase in behind the net as Northwestern tried to get it. Good hit by Bilecki as he got him right as he was trying to send it out. And this one, they're going to say one off of an NIU player, so the face-off will come out of the zone in the near dot. 4:09 left to go here in the third, 31 seconds on the power play.
Yeah, it looked like on that rush that Simon, he almost had too much time to make a decision there, and it just got the goalie's pad, but good chance nevertheless.
Yeah, I think if he sends that maybe a half a second sooner, he maybe has an assist. As this one comes to the near side, and it'll be cleared down by Mike Flynn. As he's a guy, too, who he's playing on the back end tonight, but he's been playing a lot of forward, too, and he's had some points, too, as a forward.
Yeah, I think he's had a goal in, I think, almost every game, but the game we got shut out back in Vanderbilt, so he's definitely a guy that just seems to have a nose for the net, and he's actually more of a forward, but we had a couple injuries to our defensemen. I like playing on a line with him, so hopefully everyone, including myself, can get healthy and we kind of get things back in order.
As when that's when things are very interesting, when you have those extra guys, because then people are starting to hurt for playing time even.
Exactly.
As this one will come to the right point for a shot from Peterson that goes off the glass and into the left wing half boards. As a hit put on by an NIU player there, and we're going to get a whistle on the high hit, I think, on Bangert. So I don't know if they're going to say it was an elbow or what they're saying. Just waiting to see what the call is.
It almost looked like it might have been something away from the play, the way he motioned for a trip in front of the net. I saw a couple of the guys were going at it.
Right, because that wasn't the guy where it looked like maybe they were calling it. It was Bellevue. So I think you're right. That was something going on behind the play.
Always lots of stuff going in front of the net, especially when Fisher is out there.
Yes, and he's a guy too. He's an agitator. There's no doubt
about it.
He is,
and there's definitely he's an agitator most of the time to good points, but sometimes he can find himself in the penalty box too. But luckily, he seemed to be on the winning side of this battle.
As sometimes you'll see him go 1-1 with a guy even, or you'll have a what happens with him a lot is maybe there's a penalty on Northwestern, and then he'll get a penalty. But then he'll get the other guy to get a penalty.
Yeah,
as well.
He'll definitely bring a guy down with him too, which doesn't hurt.
As it makes it either 4-on-4 or 5-on-5. But either way, this one right now, it's a power play opportunity for Northwestern. It's on the stick of Garrett Becker. He gets it up ahead to Choi, who sends it into the right wing circle as this one goes down into the right wing corner. Up to the right point now as it's Gatone as he cross-ices it to Becker, who sends a shot. A good pad save made by Durbeck as he saw that all the way. Left wing half boards. Becker battling for the puck there. And we're going to get a whistle as a hand pass was called. So I think they're saying it's on Northwestern, so bring that outside of the zone in the near dot with a minute 32 left to go here on the power play. As Northwestern out there right now with Johnson, Choi,
Leganecci.
And then on the back end, you got Becker and Gatone. So this is that top. This is what's probably, well.
This is the top power play unit for sure. We have two units, and this is a little different system where we kind of try and set Rick up on the top and get two guys kind of on the high points to get some big shots going and a couple guys down low for rebounds.
And one of those guys being Garrett Becker is that one cleared out by NIU, and he'll go and get that puck from Fuentes, Tony Fuentes that is, as he'll be down in behind. He'll drop it off there for the man coming around, and Matt Johnson as he has it all on the right wing as he skates around, gets it poked away from him nicely by Hilton as that one will be thrown back in. And normally the guy you see carrying the puck up ice from that zone is usually either Becker or Choi.
Yeah, it's the breakout's kind of a play by committee, but
as corner now as it might be a 2-on-1 here as he sends a saucer pass over, but he couldn't settle it down was Hilton as he couldn't get the stick on it. As now it'll come over to Gatone, and that's going to be offsides. As Gatone sent a shot there. I'm a little surprised that none of the NIU players took offense to that, as Gatone shooting after the whistle.
Yeah, the whistle was a little late, but definitely a late shot there by Gatone. But he's going for the hat trick. He's had a few this year, so I can see where he's coming from. But he's got to be careful.
Yeah, he does have to be careful, but no repercussions that time, as Fisher will have it now and skate into the zone. Along the left wing half, Bort sends it up to the left point to Flynn, who sends it down into the right wing corners. That one batted out of the air on a high stick, and I was waiting for the whistle as it was touched by an NIU player. Not often you see that the goalie high stick a puck.
Yeah, I actually don't think I've ever seen that, to be honest. The goalie's he's had some interesting methods, especially for putting the puck down and playing it too. So a little unorthodox tonight.
Unorthodox, but he's been pretty good. I mean, I know he's given up 5 goals, but
there's been a lot of shots though. So
he's probably seen around, I would say around 40. Has to be at least close to 40.
Yeah.
As this one will come out to Rossetto, as he looks to stick handle around, send it over to the far side, over to Luizzo. Luizzo into the zone. Right wing circle, sends it off to Mike Flynn, but he gets tied up. As there's a shot from Rossetto that was fought off, as it'll come up to the left point where Fisher will hold it in and send it back down low. It's back to 5-on-5 hockey, as this one's into the right wing corner. As a cross-ice pass, just able to get it out of the zone, was number 28 in Kosteka, as he gets the puck up and gets taken down after it had just gotten back up to the ice. As now it's Mike Fuentes along the right wing half boards, sending it down in behind, never seeing where the puck was with Sachs as it goes down in the left wing corner. And this one will be cleared behind. It was one of those where Sachs, he looked right, the puck was to his left, and then he looked left and it was already past him.
Yeah, it was a quick turnaround by Fuentes to get him the puck there, so tough to read it sometimes, especially when you don't have a lot of chemistry with the guy you're out with, though. But it's good to see him out there. He's played really well tonight.
As there's a shot from Fuentes, fought off by Durbeck, and that one coming right into the blue paint, trying to hit it home, or a couple players, as Sachs almost got it. Now it's Fuentes sending it forward, and that one just bounced to outside as that puck was on edge. Trying to hold it in at the right point was Becker. He couldn't do it, as now it's NIU coming back the other way. 12 seconds left to go here in the third. It would be a kind of a bittersweet goal for NIU if they could get one here. Is this one as that goes up into the netting, 1.9 seconds left. We had a penalty called, as it is a interference on Northwestern, as racing to the bench was Durbeck for that extra attacker. So 1.9 seconds left. You got enough time to maybe just get one shot off.
Yeah, they got time. Obviously, the game is in hand here, but you don't want to finish letting the other team score a goal. So hopefully Fuentes will just tie it up here and we'll get out of here.
Yeah, ideally, I think if you're NIU, you want to get it to Bellevue and just get him
and
a
just
quick
get
shot.
it on net as soon as possible,
right.
Basically.
He's wearing the jersey of Tiberi, but that is not who it is. It is Bellevue, as this goes to the left wing half boards, and that'll do it. Northwestern will get the win here, 5-2 over the NIU Huskies, as they go and congratulate the winning goalie and his first collegiate win for Tony Fuentes. So obviously great for him to get his first win, and a pretty good game from Northwestern here. I'm sure they're not going to be happy with everything that happened in the game, but they're going to be happy to get the win.
Yeah, we're definitely happy to get the win, especially for Tony. He played one of the game earlier this year, and we really didn't come out for him, and we just it really wasn't his fault, and he had to make an early exit, so we definitely were trying to get him a win tonight, and he obviously showed that he can play goalie at a good level for this. He can play for what we need, you know.
Yeah, and Coach Brian Chamberlain talked about it too and said, you know, if we can get him to play the entire weekend and give Matt the rest, that all the better.
Yeah, I went with Matt to see our trainer Jim over the week, so he's had some groin problems. So especially as a goalie, that's tough to deal with. So giving him a little break, I'm sure he enjoys that as well.
Definitely does, and you see there's some guys obviously who probably know each other. A lot of Illinois players from both sides as you see them talking to each other, and even Ricky Gatone played against the head coach now for NIU as well, and Eric Madden, of course, knowing him since he played with him. So it's a lot of pleasantries being exchanged on both sides, which is good to see, especially with a game that got kind of chippy.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to do a team photo here. for the breast cancer awareness.
We'll let
jerseys.
you go down to the ice, CJ.
Yeah, I'm going to make a quick run. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Appreciated having you on, and hopefully Sunday we're talking about you on the ice.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
All right, so there you have it. That was CJ Haft. Glad to have him on. And Jason, a good game from Northwestern. Obviously, like I said to CJ, still work to do. And on NIU side, as
I found that hole.
Yeah, you found that hole that I fell into earlier. Well, that's its brother. As the chair's stuck now. There we go.
You get the assist on that one.
I do get the assist.
No, but as we talked about prior to the game, both of these were young teams, looking to, grow as a team. And I think that there's definitely bright spots for both sides. But obviously it was a disappointing night for the Huskies. And, it's an emotional night for Northwestern with everything that's going on, wearing the pink jerseys and getting the win, as CJ said, for Tony, his first win as an in-goal starter.
And I'm sure Coach Madonia, this is like he was telling us in the pregame, he's like, man, I've got a really young team. He's like, there's a lot of underclassmen. He's like, I don't have a whole lot of upperclassmen. So this is a learning experience for these guys as they move forward in their careers as a Husky. So a lot of, there's still plenty to take away for NIU in this game. It wasn't all Northwestern the entire time. There was periods where it was
decidedly the Huskies.
Right.
Yeah.
And then there was periods where it was decidedly the Wildcats. So a lot of things to be taken away for both sides. And they look to face each other on Sunday. So unlike normal, where normally it's Friday and Saturday, they kind of get a day off in between. It's one of the luxuries when you have it as an in-state rival, and really,
you don't have to get back for classes on Monday the same way.
Right, exactly. You don't have to take a bus to get here either. If you're NIU, you just drive up here instead of having to take a bus, which is kind of nice. And it's only, I want to say it's maybe an hour and a half drive to here. Maybe might even be more, might be less. I'm not sure exactly.
Hour and a half to 2 probably.
Yeah.
Under good conditions and
no traffic.
Right. And it's the weekend, so, well, at least it is now, so that's not something to worry about. But yeah, they'll play again.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see, and I don't know if you'll be here for that one. Hopefully we can have you out again.
If it's not Sunday, I'll be back out here again soon.
Yeah, most of the games are Friday and Saturdays, so Jason Kastner will be back.
Getting my feet wet here in the hockey broadcast.
Yes, this is your first one, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So what do you think of your experience here up in the booth?
Well, I've always heard and it talked about the play-by-play call. It's the toughest in any sport because there's so much going on for so long that the puck just goes everywhere, and then you've got the stoppages in between. So as I'm doing the commentary, it's a lot of sitting around waiting, and then especially it was good to have CJ here and improve the broadcast, but it doesn't leave a lot of room for a second color voice. But it's a good learning experience. Pick up some things from him, someone from the inside, someone who's a player right now.
You did get a lot of insight from CJ too. He was talking about the Northwesterns, how they have 2 different power plays that they really run with their first and second unit. How he was talking how the point guy is really Ricky Gattone on that first power play, and how they try to get those guys on the in the corner or on the sides set up for some good shot opportunities, and then it changes for their second power play. That's something that unless you have a trained eye, you might miss something like that.
Yeah, definitely. And also, just in terms of you need the familiarity to be able to see it enough to realize that that's something that's a consistent thing. So he definitely gave the listener a lot today.
And I think that you can always learn from somebody who's played the game. I've played a bit myself, but just having a guy who's played as long as CJ played at a much higher level than I ever did. For me, it was more of just playing with friends, and even though I did skate before I knew how to ride a bike, but still, it's a lot different when you're in that structure than when you're not.
No, without a doubt. So again, good win for Northwestern. Again, they'll be back here. It sounds like they've had a bit of an up and down season so far.
It has been up and down. Played some pretty good teams, though, as part of the reason why. So they look to get another win here on Sunday and try and get that record back into the positive. We do have head coach Brian Chamberlain. He will be up here soon to talk with us post-game. Not sure when he will, but it will be very soon. So we'll take a break until he does get up here, as he is addressing the team before he does come up. So we'll be back here on SportsTownChicago.com. Back here on SportsTownChicago.com, post-game interview with head coach Brian Chamberlain, also joined by Jason Kastner. And Coach, obviously great game for the cause, but you guys get a win 5-2 over the Huskies. So have to be happy with that.
Well, yeah, I think we didn't play our best game. I think we played somewhat down to a little bit, and maybe kind of took a little bit to a comfort level. So some good things, but we've got to work harder, and we've got to make sure that we're more consistent. And there were a lot of things that I think we could have done better.
Yeah, and we really got that feeling. We had C.J. Haft up here the entire game, pretty much from the second period on, and he was saying a similar thing, that obviously you're happy to get the win, but there's things that could go better for you guys, and also looking at that. But you do get the win for Tony Fuentes, his first collegiate win, so you have to be happy with that, especially a guy who works hard every day.
Yeah, I mean, I think he had what I would say is a goalie hat trick. He got a penalty, an assist, and the win. So, good game for him.
If you're a goalie and you get a penalty and assist, I mean, that's almost the Gordie. You could say that's the goalie Gordie Howe hat trick almost.
Yeah, I mean, the only other thing would be try to score a goal, I guess. So.
Yeah, right, exactly. But you know what? That the only person who's trying to do that is Brodeur, and even he shouldn't be trying to do that when he does.
Yeah.
But no, a good game from him. It allowed Matt Johnson to get some rest. So probably are we gonna see Fuentes Sunday probably as well then?
We'll wait and see. We may split them. I don't want to have Matty not get any game time experience until stepping on the ice against Loyola. So they may split. We'll have to wait and see. But we'll have to see how Matty's groin is too. It's good to give him a break. So we'll see.
Definitely good to give him a break, and because you don't have the game till Sunday, he actually gets an extra day if you do decide to bring him back for, like you said, maybe part of the game or something, depending on how things go.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll talk to Matty, kind of see how things went or how he's feeling on Sunday. I believe CJ will be back on Sunday is what I heard.
Sounded like it from how he was talking. So.
Yeah, we'll have to talk with Jim, our trainer, and kind of see what he says. But that's looking like what we're expecting.
Now, when we look at the scoring for the game, it was there's a bunch of guys that ended up getting on the stat sheet. Obviously, Ricky Gattone always he's a guy who always seems to find his way on, but also Mike Flynn, even from the back end, finding a way to score.
Yeah, I mean that was a beautiful shot.
Yeah.
It was the first goal, and we saw the Northern kid start to try to block it, and I was like, oh my God, this guy's going to get hurt. But that's one you think thankfully he got away, or moved out of the way a little bit, and Mike, nice shot, and Jared Fisher scoring a goal was nice too. So
yeah, and Fisher, and then also you had with a goal Garrett Becker, who he just, it seems like every game he's getting a little bit better, a little bit more comfortable being back on the ice.
Yeah, we kind of joked with him and said that shooting when he shot right in front of the net he couldn't score, but when he shot on the far side, he did. He was able to score. So
I want to give out one more time to the address for Jackie. It's giveforward.com, and you just there will be a search, and you put in Jackie Raz. So for anybody who wants to do that, go there, and I'll spell it out for you too. JACQUIE space RAZ. So Jackie Raz, look on there for her. We're going to try and get it up on all our social media to make sure we can get as many people as well, because this is what this game was for as well.
Yeah, I mean, it was great, and the guys, really kind of cherished it, and to be able to have such a good game for such a good family. So it was good to have it for all.
And we talked to Jack and Jackie both at different times, but great people. We had fun. Jason, I think you had fun talking to both of them
definitely.
as well. As we really kind of got a chance to kind of get to know the people, and you can see why they're very warm and just welcoming people to just talk to. As Jason, you got anything for Coach?
Yeah, just for the audience, I believe the pink jerseys are going to be auctioned. When's the auction going to be held?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I think we've got people that want them now, so we'll wait, and then we'll probably wear them again Sunday, and then auction them off so we can get rid of them that way.
Yeah, and it looks like there's already a handful that have already gone off.
Yeah,
so that's a good thing.
I think Evan just brought it up. I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 have been paid for, and I think let's see here.
Well, if nobody's got 6, there might be another one.
We've got,
although I want that tape off of it.
Yeah, well, we might have to change that, but let's see here. So far, if Jack and Jackie are listening, just on jerseys, we're looking at $750 for just on 4 or 5 jerseys.
Wow.
So
that's tremendous.
That's awesome, and that's only a handful of them.
Yeah, so that's just off the bat. So, great job. Small contribution to probably the overall expense, but as they probably know, every little dollar helps, and we're just looking forward to helping them out. And,
we hope, again, hopefully us at Sportstown, we can find some ways to help them as well moving forward, and hopefully she can continue on, and maybe we'll be talking in May. Maybe have her out here next year, hopefully, knock on wood.
Yeah, have her as a survivor that's cancer-free.
Right.
That'll be the thing, and, there's other people out there that need support and kind of do it, and I just thought it was very special to do it for her. Jack's been a ref for a while in a lot of games. We've kind of maybe had some disagreements or whatever, but always was respectful. If he made a mistake, he was the first one to always admit to it. Sometimes would kind of jab me a little bit and say that I was making mistakes, but that happens. But just an overall great family.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you. It's been great, and we'll see you Sunday. Hopefully, it will be for another win here again.
All right, thank you.
So that was head coach Brian Chamberlain. Has been a pretty good game so far, or a pretty good day so far. Good night, I should say, as we're kind of winding things down here. Jason, final thoughts on the night?
It's wonderful that the auction's been such a success. To have 4 jerseys that count for $700+ is great. That's why everybody's out here, like Coach said, for Jack and Jackie. And it was a good night for Northwestern in other ways too. Got a win, learning experience. We've talked all about that. So see if they can build off of it on Sunday and get another one.
Yeah, definitely. And NIU, as they move into Sunday, they're going to look to try and get revenge. So obviously that's their hopes, is they look to maybe. I think part of it for NIU is they had a slow start.
Oh, yeah. That didn't help at all. And, they also lost their cool and didn't stay focused at times. And that's something that's going to happen with a young team. So they got to work on that.
All right, but that's going to do it here for us on SportsTownChicago.com. One more time for everyone out there, GiveForward.com. That's the site you go to, and then search Jackie Raz, JACQUIE, space RAZ, if you want to help contribute, and we hope you do. But that'll do it here for us on SportsTownChicago.com. We will see you Sunday. Well, actually, we'll see you tomorrow. We've got a couple events going on tomorrow. You will be doing...
DePaul basketball, 7 p.m. And, just one more time. Go to Give Forward. Please be generous. It's for a really good cause.
Right. And, again, DePaul, if you want to hear Jason Kastner's lovely voice do some basketball, go there. And that'll do it, and we are done here on SportsTownChicago.com.